All right, we are live. We are 15 minutes away from the Disney Parks Experiences panel, so we are going to start live streaming now. Get our feet wet before we jump right into the event. I know there's going to be a lot of things coming across that are going to be really exciting. So I just thought I'd jump on here early, kind of get warmed up a little bit. But I'm excited about this. I was just live yesterday, and we did a whole lot of discussion on the Disney entertainment side of things, as far as as far as shows are concerned. So really looking forward to jumping on here and talking about the Disney parks and experiences, the different things that they're going to announce. We're expecting a pretty big day or pretty big evening, as Disney parks was promised to be something that I think is going to be good for the Disney fans. I think that we are going to get some information about different things that are in the works, projects that maybe get some concrete details as far as what is going to happen at the parks. But again, this is a live stream of the actual panel. The panel is not being live streamed anywhere. It is a strict no live stream policy from inside of the Honda Center, so there will not be any live video recording. I actually saw a rule they actually posted yesterday for the entertainment session that there will be a no recording within the Honda Center. They had ushers taking people's phones and deleting different things. They don't want people to live stream from inside of the event. So there will not be any live stream from the company. There should not be any live stream from media. It will all be just secondhand news. The only people that are getting the live stream tonight of the Disney parks announcements and panels are the cast members. So cast members were given an exclusive link, and they will be able to tune in to the parks panel. So again, there is a no recording policy as far as live video. They are allowed to record video and post those to Twitter, so you'll see a lot of that. But I'm just going to share my screen. Disney Parks said they will continuously update their website and X, so that we will get up-to-date information from the actual parks themselves. So I'm excited, guys. I really am. I think there's going to be a lot of details, a lot of projects moving forward that we can really look forward to as fans. Things that we really want to see inside of the parks. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what that all is about and kind of what they announced tonight, because I can honestly say there's been a lot of hesitancy from people, obviously us fans that are there. We're wanting things. We're wanting a lot of things announced. We are wanting some concrete details as to what is coming. We want we want Disney to kind of tell us like what they've been working on. And in 2022, they presented this blue sky idea, which was a lot of details about what could possibly come in different places. So we had beyond Thunder Mountain, we had places like Animal Kingdom getting a lot of traffic and details as far as things they were considering for Disney's Animal Kingdom. We've got Disneyland Forward, which has been presented as I think about a $1.5 billion investment into the Disneyland Resort. And we've got about, I want to say, $16 to $17 billion being invested in the Walt Disney World resorts, theme parks, and other places. So around the property, but a lot of exciting things I think are coming. I'm not sure if it's going to be all announced, obviously, at this panel, but we're hoping that we've got a lot of things announced. So if it doesn't happen at this D23, the next big expo is 2026. They have Destination D23 in the off years that they don't have Expo in Anaheim, and that typically takes place over here in Walt Disney World. So I think we'll get some updates there as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. Drop in the comments below. What are we excited? Everybody, hi on TikTok. I'm on TikTok as well. So if you see me looking, that's why I'm looking kind of over here. And then I'm also live on YouTube. If you want to see the actual updates as they go onto the screen on Disney Parks blog and their Twitter account, I'm always going to call it Twitter. I'm not going to call it X, but if you want to see those updates roll in, you can head over to YouTube, and I am live there as well. But welcome on TikTok, welcome on YouTube. drop in the comments. What are some things that you're excited about? What do you want to see from the Disney Parks panel? And again, we'll be sharing as much information as we could possibly get through these platforms. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they get up and do. Josh tomorrow should be taking the stage here in about 7 minutes. And we should get some more information from all the parks. We've got parks around the world that we'll be hearing from. Obviously, I think Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disney, Shanghai Disney. We'll get some information from them as well. Cruise lines, there's a lot of rumors that we're going to get some news there. Reason why I have headphones on, there's nobody in my ears currently, but I should have a special guest joining me very soon, and it is Jordan Wiegand, who is one of my co-hosts for all sorts of other different podcasts. But he's going to jump on and help me kind of navigate this tonight. So if he's able to join us, and he does have a newborn child, so he might have to jump on and off of the actual live feed. But I will be here all the way through the parks panel, which again, it starts at about 6 minutes. For those just joining, welcome. They are not live streaming. We're not live streaming from inside the Honda Center, and nobody's live streaming inside the Honda Center. They do have a strict no live recording at the in the building that they're currently in for these panels. So you will see on X and maybe on TikTok, you'll see some things, but they've been instructed to take people that are filming or live streaming things out of the crowd and making them get off of the live stream, which has been wild. So really interested to see what your guys' thoughts are, what we're excited for. I hope we hear more on that Avengers ride, that King Thanos. That sounds interesting. Jay Casali said on YouTube, yeah, we did get confirmation, and we even got a ride vehicle and what that looks like. We got some inside the attraction concept art for the new Thanos attraction that's coming to Avengers Campus over at Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. So that was really exciting. That had been teased a while ago at I think it was the last D23 or prior to that was actually released. So we're getting concrete details. Like I said, the actual vehicle itself is themed like the Avengers outfits in in-game. So that's a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what all that ride includes. I think we might get some more details here tonight. And I'm looking forward to this getting kicked off. I think we're gonna hear from the Disney company on a lot of things that they've been working on. Like I said, I know a lot of people are expecting an hour and a half of just constant news. I don't know if that necessarily is going to happen. They actually, I think it was the VP of Disneyland actually got on and said that tons of the news is going to be for Disneyland specifically. I think Walt Disney World will get news. I think we might get a really big announcement for something coming, obviously, but I don't think that they really show their hand here and kind of tell us everything that's going on. I think they'll keep some things for the next D23 because it does take a while to develop some of these lands and some of these experiences. And I don't think that they're completely ready to jump in and announce everything. So we will see. Rich, how's it going? I'm hoping for some news on the Disney Villains Park. I don't know if it's going to be a park. What do we think? Do we think Villains are finally going to get a fifth? Are we going to get a fifth gate in Walt Disney World? Are we going to get a park? I believe it's going to be inland. I don't believe it will be a park. I don't know if Disney will be. I don't know if Disney would do that because I think there are some people that don't like the villains that would not go to the park, or it'd be hard to kind of convince some of the audiences that you would hope go to the parks to maybe go to a villain specific park. It might scare kids. It might be a hard draw for kids that are under a certain age. I don't think it'll be a park. I think a fifth park, they're kind of waiting to see what happens with Marvel, to be honest with you. Rachel says, this is one of our friends. What's up, nerds? Oh, hey, we're all Disney nerds here. We can all nerd out. What else? Jay Casali over on YouTube. Even though I'm not a MCU fan, well, I used to be, but not anymore. But I am a fan of Marvel comics in general, and seeing the Marvel ride, that the multiverse, I'm down for that. Yeah. No, I think a lot of people are down for that, right? I think we're down for a Thanos attraction and Avengers attraction, because I think Disney's California Adventure needs another e-ticket attraction. I think Avengers Campus needed another attraction. They promised a third attraction, and that was just kind of that first phase, was the first couple. So I'm interested to see what happens there. Land Not a Million. What is that? Land Not a Million. Not million. Oh, sorry. Last D23, they teased a $1 million land behind Dinosaur. Yeah, Encanto. It sounds like Encanto and Indiana Jones. So I'm going to add Jordan to the stage. Jordan, welcome. I don't know if you can hear me yet, but
I got Jordan, you loud and clear. I'm blocked by this comment.
Jordan is blocked by the comment. I do apologize for that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to move you around then, because I think the comments will probably be in the way. So let's move us. Let's do some editing here live and in person. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So you're gonna see some magic happen here, folks. We're gonna get smaller. We are going to get a lot smaller on YouTube. You don't need to see our faces though, right?
How do I add you on the
yeah, so
how do I join the TikTok?
I'm gonna try to hold on one second, everybody. I'm gonna try to add Jordan in here onto TikTok. I think if you join Jordan, see if you can join me, and then this is what a newbie looks like on TikTok Live, not knowing how to do things. See if you can join me. I need to add a host. There we go. Hold on. I might be able to do this. Co-creators. Are you a co-creator?
I'm on the Behind the Dreams pod.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Behind.
Got to get the rival pod in there.
The Behind the Dreams. I guess I should have looked this up before. See if you can join, Jordan, like my live stream, and then we'll see if we can invite you in. Like I can invite you in as a speaker.
I'm in there. I just don't know how to. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right. I think the volume's turned down. I don't know if. Hold on. I just went frozen there. All right. I think my volume's down. I don't think we're getting any feedback. Can everybody hear us on TikTok still? Let me know in the comments if you can hear us. But yeah, we're just a couple minutes away from them getting up on stage. We've now hit 10 o'clock Eastern time. So we should be getting some announcements here soon. A lot of Villain Land comments. A lot of Villain Land comments for TikTok. So I think. Listen, I think we do get villains at some point. I don't know. And Jordan, I can kind of ask you, do you think we get, I know that there was a lot of shots for like a villains park, but what do you think as far as villains? Do we get a full park, or do you think it's just the land behind Big Thunder that we're getting?
Yeah, so we had heard it was, D23 a few years ago, or Destination D23. I think it was a few years ago, right? Where they did the reveal. Showing like, hey, this is our blue sky concept, and it looks like a villain's land. That wasn't ever official, and I do wonder if they will have pivoted from that. I've heard rumors that they have pivoted from that. Now, of course, these people may not actually know anything. It's just, some of that thing. Whatever. We'll find out. But I wouldn't be shocked if they did pivot from it, and I think that would be kind of weird, because it's the one thing everybody is asking for all the time, So that would be kind of an odd choice.
No, I think that's a really good point. There's so much that was announced as far as just like blue sky. There's Ashley in the background. Hey, everybody. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was announced as far as blue sky, and Villains Land was kind of in that background in the shadows. And I think, can you hear us on that?
I can't hear it.
What?
My name's on it.
Oh yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, no. So they are. Ashley's on the. Sorry, she's a cast member, so she actually gets to stream it. So we are following along live, and she gets to know things before we get to know things. Jordan. But yeah, no. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, the Villains Land in the background, Jordan. I just don't think that they would put that out there unless they were going to do it. I really don't. I just feel like they know how things have gone. They know that if they put that out there, they're going to get, and they wanted to see what the reaction was. And
the only thing I'd push back with that is that they were very clear it's blue sky and that none of that stuff might happen. So like, I wouldn't be shocked. Like, I think it would be a bad move to have done that, but I wouldn't be shocked if that's something they still do.
Yeah, so sounds like there are people on stage getting ready for this. It is not live for those on TikTok. I know there's a lot of questions. Cast members got an exclusive live stream because they work for the company. I feel like that's fair. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into this, so they get all the priorities that they need, or all the exclusive things that they could possibly want from the actual event. It is not live streamed. It's not live streamed on Disney Plus. It's not being live streamed by the company. They've got a no live recording or live streaming rule inside of the Honda Center. Actually, they were taking people out of the crowd and telling them to get off the lives if they did see it. So this is really, I mean, unless you're finding people that are doing it, for the most part, this is the only way that we're going to be able to get the news, is follow along on Disney Parks. Follow along here. We will gladly update you. We can't wait to get this thing rolling. We don't have any updates, it looks like, so far. I am on Disney Parks blog, and Drew Smith, if you don't follow Drew Smith, he's been really active on Twitter for D23. But yeah, Jordan, are you excited? We nervous? Are we hesitant to be excited? What are you feeling?
No, I was really excited. I actually was listening to my Disney playlist, as I'm changing the baby before jumping on here and stuff. And so I'm very excited. Look, there's a lot of negativity around all forms of the internet now, but also with just the fact that there's a lot of people out there who are, they'll say, oh yeah, that's all great, but it'll still take them like 7 years to build it. And it's like, yeah, we'll find out. All right, it's weird that they're replacing Dinosaur Ride with Indiana Jones, even though I like that character. There's nothing about him that fits the Animal Kingdom. What have you considered that humans are part of the Animal Kingdom? I'm just kidding. That is my attempt at humor. As you can see from my background on the YouTube here, I'm actually in the middle of Chester and Hester right now, looking to. They're gonna have to remove me, Logan. I'm chaining myself.
I was gonna say you can't be, dude. You can't be in the parks while you're doing this. Like, this is gonna get. There's gonna be people everywhere.
I'm live from here right now, about to chain myself to Wacky Packy Cephalosaur, and they're not gonna be able to take me from it.
Yeah. You want a hot take from me? You want hot speculation? And Jordan, this is a good time, I guess, to share. We have bingo cards tonight, so I need to take that comment down real quick. I got to get back to the regular thing here.
Hold on. We have a Father theme park priest here. It seems like you have a pretty good setup here, given the limitations. Thank you, Father.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we appreciate that. It's tough, isn't it? It's tough, Jordan. They did live stream a Destination D23, but we're trying our best to be as entertaining as possible. I know it's hard to look at us sometimes, but that's just life.
Especially Logan.
Rest in peace, Dino Land. Yeah, Rich. Dino Land is gone. And we've got that confirmation. It's just a matter of when is it taking place. So it'll be interesting to see, guys. We got people wandering around on stage. I don't think I've seen where Josh is on stage. In
the TikTok, somebody's asking, how can cast members stream it? Did they get like an email or something?
They did. Yes.
So if you're a cast member, check your emails.
They did, and there was very strict rules. We were not going to play around. We don't play around with that. That's
you couldn't sit like next to her,
right? It's like, what are you seeing over there?
Yeah,
so no,
whisper in my ear what it is, and then I'll tell
what's
them
going on.
Breaking news.
Yeah, but no, it's good that they're doing that for casts. I mean, they really do. They need to give their cast some perks, and I think that's a great perk for working there. They take care of us as, I guess, people and fans that are fans of the park that go to the park. They're the reason why that place is still going the way that it is. And we got a bunch of Jordan and I were former cast members. We were on the Disney College program, so that's how we know each other. But we're not missing anything yet. We don't really have any kind of news. There's not. Usually they'll tweet as far as when Josh gets on stage is when we start to get some more info. But it does not appear yet that we've really gotten much. But lots of stuff happening, Jordan. Lots of stuff.
Let's see here. I got notifications on Scott Gustin. He's there, I feel like he's my go-to Disney guy. So he hasn't really put anything out there yet.
Okay, we got something here. Mad Tea Party is currently being, or just recently kicked off. So they kicked off the panel, so we're getting started. We should be seeing now. It looks like creative that's Simpsons. That got all tangled up there. Yeah, it looks like we've just got some entertainment on stage right now before we get kicked off.
Okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna be Logan. This is how I'm gonna do it. I know yesterday you were a little worried about the hashtag D23.
Yes.
So I'll have that on mine without it being shared. Okay. How about that? And then I can let you know if something big comes in, and then we can put it on the screen with your stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, X has become a cesspool. So we've had some interesting videos go up last night on entertainment that shouldn't be up there, but but yeah, no, so far we don't really have anything to.
Yeah, it looks like there's a band or something. I guess, like you said, something with the
Mad Tea Party.
Tea Party. Somebody's
Alice
like
in Wonderland.
Just saw a tweet saying somebody get this cover band off of my screen or off the stage. So
we're off to a good start. People
are not happy, I guess.
Already not happy. Yikes. But yeah, Jordan, I mean, this is a pretty big expo, and I know a lot of people say that, it's not that big. It's not a big deal. Disney knows, and they're well aware of, and they've made light of that in different movies that they've released and different things that they've said. They know fans are in a bit of a rough time right now with this. Like the relationship's not great, I will say. I think Disney is well aware of that. I think Disney's well aware of the discourse that's been happening online as far as things that they've not announced. But again, what happened? Did something else happen again?
No, it's one of those type of tweets popped up on the.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Here. Yeah. It's like, oh, all right, never mind. Let's keep going.
So yeah, we are we're waiting on some announcements here. This is always tough when there's not really much going on. There's not a lot of. Whenever there's entertainment on stage, there's not a lot of tweeting during it. But yeah, see now Jordan will understand what I went through as he's scrolling, and every single other tweet is something
sorting
very
by new. Yeah, sorting by new. It's a little rough.
Yeah, so it gets mixed in there with all sorts of different announcements, and yeah, looks like we did have the same MCs covering this event that we had last night as well, but. Again, we're sitting here waiting. I don't know how long this panel is supposed to go. Last night I was on here for 3.5 hours, and it was only supposed to go 2 hours. And I was really tired.
Yeah, Rich, did you get into the parks panel in 2017? I don't remember. I don't remember if you did or not, but I know you went, and you sent me a beloved Oswald pin. I almost said Oscar pin. That's my dog. You sent me a beloved Oswald pin. But I don't remember if you got into the parks panel, and if so, like, what's the vibe like in the building?
Yeah, this is the first year, Jordan, that they've gone to the Honda Center.
Yeah, he did not get in. Yeah, it's tough to get in, I think.
Yeah.
Usually they do Anaheim Convention Center.
Yeah. Yep. Usually they'll do Anaheim. It's the Honda Center. The Honda Center was where the Mighty Ducks, the professional hockey team, plays. And it was packed. I mean, it's 15,000 people, I think, that seat in the Honda Center.
Former Disney hockey team.
Yeah. Yep. Former Disney hockey team. Great movie, too, by the way. Jordan, we need to go next time. Look, your wife is telling you that you're going. We're going. Ashley, I've told Ashley this, that we're going. But we got to make it over there. I'm just nervous we'll learn all the stuff this time around. We'll camp out to make it into the parks panel. You have to pay now to get in the parks panel.
Do you?
Yes, you do. It's not I don't think it's any longer. It's no longer.
It's not like a Hall H.
Nope. It is a
type thing.
Pay to get in kind of thing, I believe now.
So Joy. One to go, we have to be D23 members, don't we?
Yeah. No? Yeah, you do. Yep.
Gold members.
Gold.
You have to be gold.
Yeah. Unless you're buying but again, I think the tickets are non-transferable.
Dylan, I think they're doing. I think they're doing multiple songs here. Somebody said that this band is doing a whole concert. I think they're being sarcastic, but I think they've gone and done a few songs.
Yeah, they got to get Josh ready. He's got to be.
Okay, hold on.
Except-
Somebody said this guy, I don't know how accurate this guy is. Francis Lopez on Twitter. Heard a rumor that the parks panel is going to start closer to 5 p.m., which would be I don't know what time zone he's in. All right.
I was gonna say that's not. Is he in Hawaii?
As they were running late, and I'm wondering if the band performing was always planned or if this is a contingency plan.
There we go, Rachel.
Well, how can you be running late? Everybody's in the building. What do we?
Well, we did this yesterday. Rachel she's got a scoop. She's got us covered. She's a castie. So yeah, my wife's not yelling or anything. Scott just tweeted that he's ready.
Yeah, I just got
seated.
that.
Yeah.
Scott's ready. Is
Scott's
the panel ready? That's what I want to know. Is the panel ready?
And whenever these happen, Jordan, I'm always like, could you imagine they're like wandering around going, where is Josh, dude? Where did he go? I literally just saw him backstage. I met Josh in Magic Kingdom before. Yeah, I met Josh when I worked at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Who's Scott?
Did you?
I met Josh, not Scott. Who's Scott?
Scott.
Scott. Okay. That's who's that. Dylan. Scott Gustin is one of the best follows if you're looking for park news. And I'll show you.
I mean, like, don't leave this to go see him.
No,
we'll have him on here. All right.
Yes. Well, not him on here. He won't be on here, but yeah, we're gonna get back to Disney parks. But I forgot I was on the wrong tab. But yeah, Scott Gustin, if you want to follow along, him and Drew Smith. Drew Smith does a really nice job too.
Yes, Drew gets great pictures. Like he was a great follow on the build up to Tiana and stuff. Like he was the boots on the ground.
I was gonna say he got like exclusive interviews with some of the voice actors, some of the Imagineers that he's gotten to meet through different media events. I mean, the kid works extremely hard. And I say kid, I mean he is a younger, he's 22, 23, something like that.
I know, but that just makes you sound so old.
Well, I mean, I'm 31. Jordan's like 50.
33.
33. But yeah, we are still waiting. Lion King ride should replace Dinosaur. Oh,
sorry. We're both clicking stuff.
We are click happy. What do you think about that, Jordan? I know, I mean, we know it's not, but
no, like I said, I've chained myself to Dinoland. That's not happening. I don't think Lion King fits into tropical Americas, so I would say no. If that's the theme they're going with, I say no. I think a Lion King ride, probably like in a Africa expansion pad or somewhere around there.
When did you guys do the DCP? I'm around your age and did spring. Wow, right after us then. So we were fall 2013. Kate, which is over on TikTok. Sorry, YouTube's like, what? I got YouTube and TikTok going. So
I did. Yeah, we both did August 2013 to January. And then I came back in 2015 January to do a second run. That's when I worked at Dinoland and, did all that. And then Logan's second program started in May, like almost right when I was leaving, you were coming in.
Yes. Yeah, we did 2015. I met my wife in 2015. Matt was our other roommate. He's on here somewhere, probably YouTube. And then Rachel is his wife. It's a Disney family here. We used to work in the parks. I worked at Festival Lion King or at Disney's Animal Kingdom and Fantasyland Merchandise, Magic Kingdom 2015. Like Jordan said, he worked in the soon to be extinct Dinoland. Yeah. So
Kate says she got there January 13th, 2014. I left, January 4th.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
That's wild. January 13th is my birthday. Are there going to be more announcements? I hope so, because there's not been any yet. Destiny.
Yes, they better.
If Disney gets off the stage after doing the Mad Tea Party, people will burn the Honda Center to the ground. It will be done. It will be. People will riot. People will not be able to get people out of the parks after that. Yes, Destiny, we haven't started yet. There's not really been anything except for some live entertainment. Jordan, your wife says my college major and setup of classes screwed up my chance to do the DCP. Yeah, Joy was.
I was trying to convince her to apply for 2015 that we would both be doing it at the same time. That was like something I was trying to do, but she said no, she couldn't do it.
I think Dino Land will close earlier this year or 2025. There's been permits that have been filed for trailers to be placed behind Dino Land, and it does sound like so. The annual pass magnet, fun fact, is going to be at Chester's and Hester's until the end of September. So there's no way they get rid of those buildings unless they change the destination for the annual pass. That's my prediction. I think it'll be closer to Christmas when they close it, or beginning of the year.
Dylan, my thought on that is I think they'll do it in waves. So. No, I don't even have any information on this, but what I would suggest is if Animal Kingdom doesn't have as many attractions as it is, I would start working on like the Chester Hester part after they remove me from the premises, and then I would have them keep Dino Soar open until they were really ready to switch that over to Indy. So that way you're not down a ride that can, especially Dinosaur, can eat a lot of capacity.
Yeah. Jordan, thoughts? Let's get this out of the way. Feelings on them duplicating rides in Disneyland and Disney World?
Don't like it.
I know there's a lot of people in that boat, and I'm in agreement. Like I feel like, we have started. Josh Tomorrow is now on stage, it looks like.
All right.
Picture that Drew just tweeted.
I'll say that one guy was totally wrong on the rumor then. I mean, he had the wrong time too, but I don't think that was a stalling tactic. They usually like to open these panels with like some sort of musical act.
Yes. Actually, Patrick Warburton started the experience, Jordan. We are taking off. It's a Soarin'. Play on Soarin'. Buckle up, pal. We have some beauties to announce this year, is what he said. That's so cool. I love that. So Patrick Warburton, if people are unaware, is the guy that does Soarin's pre-shows at Disneyland, California,
and Joe from Family Guy.
And Joe from Family Guy. He's been in a lot of things.
Yes.
These beauties? Yeah, those beauties. All right, so it looks like Disney Parks has a new tweet out. Let's see what we got going here.
It's
there we go.
The video. It's the video of him. You want to share it on
D23, the ultimate Disney fan event. My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. Hold for applause.
No,
I like it. I just read stage tray.
I love that.
Well, now they're not going to applaud because I've made this terribly awkward.
So TikTok, we're watching the video.
In a few minutes, we'll embark on our round-the-world tour, the latest from Disney Experiences. But first,
TikTok, you can head to YouTube
I'd like
if
to
you want to see
acquaint
some of these videos.
Safety
that they'll be
information.
pushing out.
Now that you've taken your seat, store all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, lounge flies, lightsabers, Figment popcorn buckets, Thomas Kincaid paintings, light-up bubble wands, backpack Yodas, churros, Mickey Mouse premium ice cream bars, pin lanyards, and of course,
these beauties.
These little beauties.
Yes.
Talked about this before.
They got the same guy.
This is great.
That's
That's got to be a cut. That's
Our flight takes us through blue sky, but it could get pretty wild up there. You're going to want to buckle up.
Aged.
Nice work, pal. If today's announcements don't measure up to your hype indicator, well, that's on you. Soon we'll be underway, so if you or your little aviators have a fear of breaking theme park news or seeing how we're soaring to new heights,
you're on mute, Logan.
You might want to exit now and just read the Disney Parks blog tonight. Okay, let's review. That is seat, metaphorical seat belts, carry-on items, super top secret announcements, frozen. Keep your hands and arms inside at all times, and anything else. Oh yeah, have a nice D23.
I'm hoping we do, Patrick. I am hoping we do. Ashley said that they are showing a video montage of a bunch of cute little kids talking about Disney. So that's what's currently happening.
Okay.
Again, cast members are live streaming it. They are allowed to live stream it. They've been given a link, which is awesome. I think that's great that they're doing that for the cast members, but nobody else is live streaming it. So we are here to talk all things D23. Jordan, what'd you think of the video?
It was great. They got the same guy. Like he's aged. Like no, I'm not talking Patrick Warburton. Right. I'm talking about the guy with the ears. I think that's really cool. What'd you think of? So I saw this comment. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but you know, Jay asking, how do you guys like Avengers Campus, or what do you think about Avengers Campus integrating Deadpool and Wolverine? Deadpool's been on this, in there. And I'm guessing they're asking that because of it's a rated R film in the parks being represented. Like, what is our thoughts on that?
I love it. And Disney did not hold back. They said, you know what, we've created this. We knew this was going to be the case. And and Disney's very good about that. And it is tasteful. Like, it is tasteful. The jokes that they do tell, or the things that he does say, that they will go over the kids' heads. Most kids will not understand what some of the jokes mean that he says, because I've heard some jokes that are way above that rated R, kind of not rated R, but like an allusion to something that might not be suitable for children. But I think it's great. What do you think? Do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be PG-13 Deadpool, right? Like, he's not going to be dropping F-bombs in the parks.
Yeah.
All right. Or else every cast member is going to want that job, because otherwise they can get in trouble for that.
All right, we're starting, Jordan.
How long does the panel usually last? I think they said an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But yesterday they went an hour over what they said, the entertainment one. So
yes,
who knows?
All right, so we're on Disney Parks on YouTube. We're on the X account, the Twitter account, and we'll be constantly refreshing that. Jordan's he's my co-pilot over here. I guess we can stay in the same I guess ilk as the joke for Patrick Warburton. But it sounds like we're getting started, guys. We're getting some butterflies here. I'm nervous. I'm excited but nervous. Josh is on stage. Dylan said he has taken the stage. All right, here we go, Jordan. What do we think we talk? I mean, I'm guessing he starts international. That's just a guess, though. I think he starts with some of the international parks.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what you would start with. Like, I feel like you'd want to give. I think you would sandwich it, but I don't know what they'll want to do instead. Like, in my opinion, I would start with maybe the Disneyland stuff to get the people that are in California right now excited, and then I would kind of go foreign parks, cruise, and then kind of end on a Disney World type of thing.
Yeah, but
I don't know, because in my opinion, like, I don't know if you'd want to announce everything foreign first and then kind of have people tuning out when the foreign stuff's going on, or vice versa. Like, the American parks get first and then they just tune out,
Yeah. Ramon asked, why do you think they have a full stage orchestra on stage 2? Lots of live music. That was part of they want to make this more entertaining, more engaging. I do think that they're going to play maybe some of the parks music that they've announced. I don't know. Maybe we even get some music for like projects they're working on. That would be kind of cool. Looks like we got a notification.
I think it'd be like music cues of the lands and stuff that they're talking about, just to make it a big production. I think is the only reason you do that, and I think that's what used to set Disney apart from other companies. So I like the fact that they would have a whole orchestra there, if that's what they're doing.
Josh Tomorrow is quoted saying, "We have a lot to share tonight. Well, you better
get started then.
You better. Let's go, Josh. Come on, man. We got an hour for you. Let's go. Let's do this, Josh." All
right. So he says, this is from somebody there. Daddy Josh just said that everything is in active development. No blue sky concepts.
All right.
So if you have that on the bingo, if you have blue sky on your bingo card, which I think I don't have. I got to look at my bingo card here.
We do have blue sky, I think.
Do we have blue sky on there? I don't think so. No, I don't see blue sky on here. Okay, so we should be fine. We should have bingo, hopefully.
Bingo was his name. Yeah, Jordan and I created bingo cards for this, so we're going to keep that updated. Hopefully,
and we're racing, trying to see who can get to bingo first.
Yeah, and we do have the same bingo card. We have the same exact bingo card. We collaborated on what ours would look like, and we're trying to race to see who's going to win.
Yes.
Who are you following? Are you just following the D23 hashtag?
Well, I'm getting notifications from Scott Gustin, and then I'm going and just browsing the D23 hashtag, which again has been very hit or miss. If you're looking for stuff that is Look, if we're talking about integrating Deadpool and Wolverine in the parks, this is integrating a whole bunch of other stuff in the parks, right?
Yeah.
You have to watch out for that.
Yeah. Theme Park Priest, do you have a supercharged on bingo? Or it's not Fast and Furious, so I hope not. That's universal. But you know what, Theme Park Priest, I'm hoping we have a supercharged, all sorts of different announcements. Like I'm hoping that we are kicking it into gear in Disney World and Disneyland domestically. We need things. The people need things. We go to these parks because we love them, and I feel like they've been kind of stagnant lately. So we will see. It feels like what I think the Tiana's retheme was the most recent, but before that, I think was Tron, Jordan. Like I think that was the last big thing. I mean, Epcot's new renovation, but we know how people feel about that one, which that'll be interesting. Josh said more Blue Sky, yeah. They're going to do all of it. 5 years when we look back, what percent of announcements do we think will be canceled? I'm going to go with none. No, I'm kidding.
Unless if there's like another COVID, I think the stuff will all be made. Yeah.
I was going to say, I think it would be probably 95%. And the 5% would probably be, okay, we changed our mind. We want it to be this instead.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you can say this stuff and then not follow through. Unless if there's like another, like I said, like another worldwide disaster like that.
Right.
But
yeah. I don't think that, I mean, Disney, again, they've got it, and people will continue to point this out. But it's true. Epic Universe is opening in 2025. They're going to see a dip in attendance. Like Disney's going to be impacted by Epic Universe. Disney Resorts will be impacted by Epic Universe and the 3 hotels they're building. Disney needs to respond. I think this is the way they do it, Jordan. I think you've got to stay true to what you say. And you got to give fans a reason to be excited again.
Well, usually I'll say I don't think it's going to have as much of an effect on the attendance. Actually, a lot of times what you see is because casuals don't even know what park is which, right? Logan, I remember you were told that when you worked at Animal Kingdom, people asked you where Harry Potter was, right? Like,
yeah, all the time.
So a lot of times people are going to go visit for Epic Universe, and then some of those people are still going to make the trip down to Disney. So I think it'll actually help. I think it'll actually help Disney as well.
Yes, Katie, I just saw that John Stamos is singing "When You Wish Upon a Star" right now.
Yeah, I saw that. They said playing a piano at first, and I was like,
yeah,
what? Yeah, okay.
Maybe that's, Ramon, that's the answer to your question. It's only for John Stamos. He needed a full stage orchestra.
The whole orchestra.
It was a demand. He said, you canceled my basketball show. I need the whole orchestra.
I'm John Stamos from Full House. If I want an orchestra, I get the orchestra.
Yeah, I do love John Stamos, though. Like, if John Stamos is going to be like, is there like an animatronic of John Stamos? Is that what we're getting? Is this a way of announcing that John Stamos is going to be playing instead of, what's his name? Oh, man. Cosmic Rays. Help me.
Sunny.
Yes.
Sunny Eclipse.
Sunny Eclipse going to be replaced by John Stamos, piano player. That'd be great.
Or they change the Hall of Presidents to Hall of Residents, and that he's there.
And it's actually just him. It's real John Stamos.
He's the resident. Yeah.
He just stays there. Like scruffy beard. Looks like he's not left. Looks like Wilson or Tom.
And he has to just make Full House puns the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, this has been let's just speak it how it is, Jordan. It's been an interesting start to D23 in the parks panel. We've got nothing yet. And it started like 25
According
minutes
to somebody on Twitter says they are really milking this.
Yeah. Could you imagine if it was rapid fire? It was like just like a sizzle reel of things to come. So they're just like, thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, they're gonna build up to it. Yeah.
It'll go longer than an hour and a half, I think. I just
strap it. We're gonna be here until 4 a.m. All right. And they're going to be. We
will see the impact it has on Epic Universe, these announcements, because Epic Universe will be opening.
We'll have opened. Yeah.
We will be. So, no, I like it. It's a slow burn, right? I feel like people are excited. People are anticipating some big things. again, my final prediction, Jordan, I started to feel this over time, is that I think we get one huge announcement for Walt Disney World, and then some things kind of sprinkled in. But I really do. I think they're keeping a lot of things kind of close to vest because they don't want to get too out ahead of things in case things kind of change. And I think that's kind of where we are right now.
Well, so far they're right. There's been no blue sky. John Stamos is actually there. He's actually singing. Okay.
Yep.
That's actually happened.
Disney parks from around the globe are currently on the giant screen. We are waiting. We're going a journey across the world tonight for tonight's announcement. So it looks like we're starting internationally, Jordan.
I almost had an idea for the bingo card to be musical number, opening with a musical number, and we would have had that with Mad Tea Party and John Stamos. So my bad.
Yeah.
Well, they started a little late too.
Yeah, they did start late, about 10:10 it looked like. We call it Epcot with a live orchestras now playing. We call it Communicore Hall, and people aren't happy about it. It's what they're calling it. Yeah, no, Jordan, this will be interesting. I know a lot of people are going to have that same. There's a lot of people on edge because there were some rumblings earlier this week that possibly things weren't that there weren't as many announcements as I think people were expecting. I think no matter how much they announce tonight, people are going to be disappointed. Even if we feel like it's a lot, it won't be a lot.
No, I agree with that. I think everybody has their own expectations they bring into it. And that's kind of how it goes. So it's tough to, especially they haven't helped themselves so far with saying like, hey, we've got some big stuff we're talking about, and then proceeded to not talk about it yet. So I can understand the frustration with that. Cause we're literally sitting here scrolling on Twitter and killing time to try to get to those announcements, and we haven't gotten them yet. So yeah, I understand the frustration.
Yeah. But again, maybe it's great build up to some very exciting things.
Apparently it's very beautiful there. Scott Gustin saying it's very beautiful. So, they are putting on a show for the people in the room, and it sounds like it's winning them over. So I think sometimes we think about it's too much on our aspect of how we react to the news here, but they're putting on a performance for their cast and D23 members, and they're trying to, it's a whole different thing. So they have to do a little bit more pomp than just here's what we're building,
Yeah. You can't come out and say, hey, Tomorrowland, huh? And just start launch right into it. Yeah, there's going to be, and Disney is an entertainment company. At the heart of it, they're going to entertain the people in the seats. And again, I seriously, I got on the live stream last night, thought, you know what, I'm in for a 2 hour, and it went 3.5 hours. It went 3.5 hours, and it was nonstop. And then I think you kind of forget how quick things can get announced and move off stage, and there you go. Especially with parks, I think it's different than entertainment. I think parks, you can just keep cranking.
There will be no trailer they have to show. They'll just be like, here's what we're doing.
And not bringing, they typically will not bring people off stage. It will be just Josh and Josh alone.
People said this sounds very great. People are asking for this to be released on Spotify because he's killing it. He's slaying, apparently. So
I can't wait to hear it because he's so in tune with what Disney's doing in the parks. He's always at the parks. We've seen him at Disney World. I know they see him at Disneyland quite often too. So he's a big time investor of the parks, and he's even been pretty honest about some of the experiences he's had. So
wouldn't you do that too? If you were a famous celebrity that had money, I feel like I'd be
that's all. That's all the time. I was going to say that's the only place I'd be, Jordan.
Neil Patrick Harris was there all the time, when we were in program, and I feel like I'd always be there.
Disney park fans right now, somebody just tweeted a gif of anxiety going back and forth in between the control board, the control center at Inside Out, which that's pretty funny. Yeah, nothing yet, guys. Nothing yet. So thanks for hanging in as Jordan and I are just kind of wafting and filling the air and doing all sorts of different things. We've gotten pretty good at this over time. All right, here we go. Disneyland's 70th anniversary logo has just hit the screens. Take that off the bingo card, Jordan. That's on our bingo card. Here comes the 70th anniversary. I think we knew we were going to get a lot of this, but
John Stamos said, "We are the Disney adults. Stand proud." That's what somebody's saying. He said. I guess I don't actually.
I'm a Disney adult. I will gladly admit it. I will gladly admit that. There is nothing wrong with that.
So you said 70th for me. That I just have to, because TikTok's on my phone, I can't reference it right now. Okay, so we got that.
Yep. 70th anniversary logo. It looks great. Let me pull it up real quick because I don't know if Disney. That's a part with Disney parks. They're not as quick to pull things up. So maybe I will just go with Scott.
Oh, I see it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Scott's really quick. So we're going to switch to Scott, guys, because Scott's very quick. So he's media that's currently there. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, there will be no bad tweets there.
Yeah. I love it. I really do. Jordan, we're just celebrating the 60th. Like, this is nuts. It's been so quick. Gosh, 70 years old, man. You're like halfway there.
Yeah, thanks. Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're frozen.
My camera froze for some reason.
Frozen, but here's a look at the landscape, guys, that if you're on YouTube, this is what we were talking about. It is, I'm telling you, Jordan, the art, for some reason, this is like a new, look at this and then look at Disneyland. Something about this new art I really dig. Like, I really dig in this. This is kind of a look at, we call it Epcot with live orchestra. So we've had a live orchestra and John Stamos singing. Let's talk Disneyland's 70th with another musical number. Yeah, we got to, right? That's the only, is Josh playing the musical instrument? Maybe that's what we're missing. Is Josh somewhere in the orchestra playing? It is a beautiful, beautiful logo. Like, I love the colors. I like the pink and blue. Kind of has that 90s feel whenever it's that like pink and yellow and blue. So it's looking good. Oh, you're back.
There we go. Yeah, my camera froze. I had to just go and have it fixed.
Yeah. TikTok. People on TikTok, we are live on YouTube as well. So if you see me looking over here, YouTube, we're live on TikTok. So if you see me looking over here, we are trying to do both at the same time and keep people as informed as possible. If you want to see more pictures and like what they're actually announcing, you can go to YouTube. We Met Behind the Castle. We are live there. We have pictures from the event that the media is sharing. So, oh man, this is not helping the heart rate any. It's like, all right, let's get into this. Let's go.
Yeah, so they are. Yeah, Skylar Aston and Darren Criss are doing a musical number for the 70th. So
I can't wait to see the 70th merch. We won't be over there. We were over there at the end of the 60th. Was it the 60th? I guess. No, it would have been the 65th. I guess.
They celebrate these in very odd ways, right? Like, yeah, I went for the 60th, 2016, but it was
okay. So then, yeah, we went too. Yeah, it was like a year and a half,
and then they do a year celebration of it. Yeah, so they were still celebrating the 60th when I went.
That's right. They do like a year and a half. I forgot because they did the same way with Disney World, with its 50th, which is a bummer. Like the 50th got ruined here because of COVID.
Yeah, and plus it just always feels like you never know what year it is anyway, because we just celebrate the 100th for the company, and then you have the 50th of Disney World, the 60th of Disneyland. Like, they're always celebrating something, so it's kind of hard to really know, like, what? Like, didn't we just celebrate the 50th, and now it's already 20 years later? No, that was for Disney World, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still just scrolling through.
Yeah. Again, we are now what 42 minutes, well, 32 minutes ish in, and this is the only thing we've got so far. So not a whole lot to discuss. I don't know how Jordan and I can start to get into like the artistic. We can break this down, Jordan. Like what do these colors mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we can't really talk about the singing because we haven't heard that, so I can't like give you our thoughts on that. No, I agree. I was trying to fix my camera there, but I really do like the art of it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks good.
Yeah. Rich says 70th anniversary is platinum, so it'll be lots of silver colored merch. Yeah, but didn't they just do?
They did silver and blue last time. Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of silver. So they decked out the.
I feel like they'll just kind of go with the vibe of what the picture is here. Like I just feel like that's what they'll probably have to do. Yeah,
I do too. They actually released it some. I can't remember where it was. They actually released some of what it looks like, and it's kind of that color there. They had some silver on buildings as well, though. He's not wrong. They did have some platinum colored buildings, but I think silver is a color that they just kind of incorporate in a lot of things, to be honest with you. Silver whites, but yeah. See, I don't see anything else yet.
This is a good tweet. Hold on, this is a really good tweet. I'm gonna share this. This is there's nothing bad. Okay. Well, let me share this. Okay. Oh, you wanted announcements? Best I can do is musical numbers.
Oh man, that's good. I love that. Oh man. I mean, we're dragging. The atmosphere there would be so much different though. Like you would know, but like you would be so in tune with, they're creating new music. Yeah.
You're wrapped up in the musical number. I'm sure there's people that are looking at their watch though, like, all right.
Something's just.
I paid how much for this?
All right, Disneyland news time. Josh tomorrow is back out on stage, and we are ready to go, Jordan.
All right.
Ready to go. Yeah, and you're getting ready to see. Scott will probably tweet this real soon, but Drew tweeted it. It's like it's Disneyland's castle in California, and it's that same backdrop, that color, those colors, that orange and yellow.
Okay.
So I've got Drew pulled up as well.
Oh yeah, Scott just posted it.
Yep. Let's refresh him then.
Yeah. So they're talking about Avatar first. Okay, so bingo card. I don't have bingo yet.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? I had John Stamos. I had Mad Tea Party. Patrick Warburton. All right. No, so Disneyland 70th look, and then Pandora. Okay, so I have two in the same row here. I'm looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a race. It's gonna be like, is Drew quicker or is Scott? It looks like Drew's quicker. Oh, we got Avatar Land coming to Disney's California Adventure. We got Art. Jordan, we're gonna switch over to Drew because he's been faster. So 1 second, people. We're gonna pull up Drew's.
Oh, Scott just posted it too. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, they're like, he's right behind Drew, but there it is, Jordan. We've got it. We got a first look at the new Avatar Land coming to Disneyland's California Adventure.
Hold on. Go to Scott. Go to Scott.
Okay.
He's closer and has a better angle.
There we go. We'll just keep up my notifications, and it's Scott. And
yeah, there you go. That's perfect.
There we go.
And then click that. Okay.
There we go.
So it kind of looks like the last art that they showed of it.
Yes.
So I'm assuming this will be a different water-based ride. I'm hoping that means no Flight of Passage and that they're doing like a brand new experience. This is what I would like.
Jordan, they're building a whole ocean, it looks like.
Yeah.
The concept art has a whole ocean.
That's the Disneyland Forward stuff right there. They had to get clearance just to build the ocean in the middle of.
Oh, Jordan, here we go. Sorry. Oh no, don't.
What
Avatar
happened?
boat ride concept art for Disney's California Adventure. There we go. Awesome. So it's outdoors. What?
Yeah, is this taking over Grizzly? Is that what we're
Outdoors?
thinking?
Looking at it,
It doesn't seem to be in the same spot of it though. Like, I know that they're putting like the art with the ocean and stuff, but like I'm just trying to figure out, like, I guess they didn't want to show like Grand Californian Hotel right there. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of,
this is of the Way of Water. Oh, there's even more concept art. We'll see if they tweet it. There's more than just the 2 that they've posted so far. But I'm looking at a different one, and it's outdoors. Like it has. Oh, now we made a mistake here. All right. I can't stand X at this point. Yeah. So looks like it's outdoor and indoor. It goes inside. Jordan, the water like is bioluminescent.
yeah. Scott just posted another thing here, saying,
There we go.
first new look. Yeah, so that's the same picture you shared before. Yeah. New concept art from Drew.
Looks like Thrill Geek. I'm going to turn on Thrill Geek's notifications so they come over onto on this side here so that people can see on YouTube. New concept art. Here we go, Jordan. Look at this. Wow. It does look, Ramon, you're right. It does look very similar to the scale in which the Pirates over in Shanghai is. And people have said that's the best ride in all of Disney parks.
Which is interesting because the rumor is that's what the Moana ride is going to be, the pirate
the one over
style.
here.
Yeah, over here. So that would be interesting if they're using the same tech for 2 different attractions. I wonder if that would help them still make it faster.
There we go. Someone on X said the Avatar will be a new location and based on the second movie in future films.
The second one?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, because Disneyland, I know it pretty well.
Oh, it says it will take inspiration from 2 and 3, is what somebody just shared.
Okay, so
which
Fire
makes
and
sense.
Ash and Ways of Water.
We're gonna have to watch them. Like, I haven't watched them. I own them. I was
gonna say you own all of them, don't you? Like all the Disney Blu-ray stuff.
Well, actually, I own just Way of Water.
Devin on TikTok. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Devin on TikTok. What more announcements have they made? Right now, Devin, if you're just tuning in, they just announced that they have a Pandora land coming to Disneyland. It is a lot different than the one that they have in Walt Disney World. We have a new concept for a water ride, and it looks like to be the scale of the Pirates of the Caribbean that's currently sitting in Shanghai, which is a massive, massive show building for a ride. Oh, we got something else. What we got? No, I guess it was just a redo.
Some people made it sound like they're moving on to Disneyland Forward information.
Okay. Which is interesting because Pandora, Jordan, was rumored to be in Disneyland Forward. So Disneyland Forward, it's $1 billion investment to the Anaheim area in and around surrounding the parks that currently exist and the parking structures. It could very well be a couple of lands. Jordan and I were talking about this, like where it's an extension of Disney's California Adventure across the street and you have to take like a tram or something, some kind of transportation to it. We don't know if it's it doesn't sound like it's going to be an actual third park, Jordan, right? Because they're very locked there.
I don't know. It sounds like they're singing Remember Me. People are thinking this is going to be something to do with Coco. Here, Ernesto just came out on stage.
Okay, there we go.
So maybe something Coco related at Disneyland Forward is what we're looking at.
Okay, so back in the back there, Jordan, where I think it's Goofy Sky Schools, or where it was or is still. I can't remember if that's the ride that's still there. But back there is where the Coco stuff was, and they're actually removing some of that stuff. So I'm thinking this is where maybe they go out towards that, because that's that corner over there that backs up to that street area like we talked about. So I'm thinking maybe that's
Coco Boat Ride. Coco Boat Ride coming to Disney California Adventure.
There it is. Look at that. Wow. Very Grand Fiesta, if Grand Fiesta was created in 2024. That's so cool. Wow. Did we have that? We didn't have that on the bingo card.
We had Coco. Oh, we put Coco Dak though, didn't we?
Yeah.
We should have just left it as Coco.
Right. Coco Presents.
Come on.
With all the changes to California Adventure, do you think it will be renamed? No. I think it stays the same. That fits. I will tell you my hot take that I do think, and Jordan's talked a little bit about this already.
And
I think Disney's.
This is
you
the
don't
weirdest
agree.
take I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, you don't agree with me. Disney's Animal Kingdom will get a new name. That's my hot take. Yes, it will. It doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does.
I know you explained it. I know you explained it. I don't like science. No, I'm kidding. I do like science. Don't get me wrong. I love science, but Jordan, I just don't get it. I don't know how it would stay that.
I mean,
I love. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, they're not gonna change Animal Kingdom, especially as much as animals are still playing a part there, and the big Tree of Life. That'll never get renamed, and I don't know what you would name it. They still call Hollywood Studios Hollywood Studios, so I think that will get its new name first.
How about Disney World's Disneyland? That's what they should call it.
Disney World's Disneyland.
Yep, that's exactly.
I like
got
that.
the new name. Yep. Don't even have to ask another name. We've got it settled. We got something else. Looks like Thrill Geek. Oh, we already know what that is. Yeah, so a Coco inspired attraction, which, I mean, this is going to be a very popular attraction. You will have a lot of people of Mexican heritage over in that area, Jordan, being on that side, on that coast that's close to Mexico. I think this is going to be an amazing attraction. I love that it's representative of the people that will be visiting this park.
Breaking ground in 2026.
Wow.
So what? We have to wait 2 years for them to even start this? Where are they putting it?
That's a good point. That's a really good point. We have a comment over on TikTok, Jordan. I'm so confused. It's happening now. What happens on Fortnite at 10:30? It's going to be basically the parks panel, but they're going to infuse Fortnite characters from what it sounds like. Like it's going to be like the exact same panel, but it's going to have Fortnite characters announcing. Like that's what
is that what it is? I thought it was like the Fortnite news will be on.
Oh,
on
that could be part. It too. That could.
But
be it
I don't
too.
know.
Yeah.
Disney Parks, by the way, is putting up the official concept art with better looks right now on the Twitter. God, I sound 50
on the Twitter. Did you just say on the Twitter? It's the same one.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just like it's clearer.
It's you're right. It's got the corner edge better too.
So do we think that this will? They've been talking about putting this in Grand Fiesta. Do you think they just port this over to Grand Fiesta or? Looks like the same sort of boat.
I'm still convinced that I don't know. It does look like the same scene too, right there. When you know what I'm talking about, where the fireworks are. It looks exactly like that's exactly what it looks like. So yes, Jordan, I didn't think Coco. I didn't think they would build a Coco attraction in another park and then also in Epcot. I would find it strange if they just built it. I don't know. I'm starting to rethink my.
Would they have said it then, or would they wait until the Disney World portion to say it? Like that's what I wonder. Like,
yeah, no, that's a good point. Wow. So yeah, two pretty big announcements for Disneyland and what's happening in 2026. So we're getting
breaking ground on Coco.
Yeah, breaking ground on Coco, a new boat ride for those over on TikTok. We're on YouTube Live. We met behind the castle if you want to see photos of what that boat ride looks like.
We didn't put enough. Oh, you know what? This still counts as Disneyland Forward, right? Because they said they're talking Disneyland Forward. So maybe that still counts on the bingo card.
Yep. But yeah, the Coco, we knew Coco was going to be very, like, even the film itself is beautiful. Tells a great story. So getting this, I think you knew it was going to be beautiful. I think the Imagineering that's going to go in behind this is going to be top notch, and we're going to see some tech that maybe we haven't seen quite before. I can't wait to see the animatronics for this. Something's happening out there.
Magic Kingdom
We're
Nighttime
about-
Parade.
Yes, Ashley just screamed from the living room. I was like, what's happening? Nighttime parade coming to Disney's Magic Kingdom. There it is. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. Wow.
All right, what are we looking at here? We've
Summer
got
2025.
The Blue Fairy, Peter Pan and Wendy, Elsa.
Did he just launch?
My
like,
wife
right
is
into
yelling
Disney World?
something too. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Let us know what's
She's
going
not
on in the
cast.
comments. Yeah.
Okay, it's called Disney
Here we go.
Starlight.
Yep. Reach for the stars.
And then they just said something about Tokyo.
Yeah. This is Reach for the Stars. Disney Starlight. Here we go. Looks like we got Mirabelle. We got, oh man, what's her name? Is that from Wish? I can't tell who that is. Who's the one in pink?
Yes, I believe that's from Wish.
Is that?
And then
and
we
then
have Bruno.
Bruno.
Oh no, you know what? That's probably
That's his sister.
Mirabelle. That's Mirabelle's
Yeah,
sister.
that's his sister. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why are they? It is pretty. Exactly right. It is very pretty. The nighttime spectacular. The art looks cool, but also it's like that's just a bunch of characters flying around a castle. So,
Yeah, it's next.
that looks really
What
month.
good.
do you know?
What?
What do you know?
I know about the nighttime show or the nighttime parade. Yeah, it looks great.
Cool. Iron Man and
Yeah.
Captain Marvel are going to be in the Tokyo one.
Are they?
Yeah, they're on the concept art here.
Look to the sky. Okay, so that makes sense. All the characters that fly.
Yeah.
It's pretty. That's pretty.
And the house from
pretty
up.
good there. And
Because that flies.
yeah. Yep. Oh man. Wow. Those are very pretty. Like that. I'm telling you, that parade looks beautiful. Like Peter
Alright, so
Pan.
I gotta bring my bingo up real quick again. I gotta find this WDW Nighttime Parade. So I've got 4 things on here, but not in optimal spots. Okay.
Yeah, Disney Starlight debuting at Magic Kingdom in summer of 2025 will feature Walt Disney Animation Studios films, Peter Pan, Encanto, Frozen, and more. Wish's song will be part of the parade. That's
Like
cool.
the song, hold on. From Wish or from Wishes, the fireworks.
That's a
we
good
have
question.
the movie Wish, and we also have I'm thinking he means wishes, like the
nighttime spectacular.
Yes, yeah. I
Yes.
assume that'll be what it is. Yeah.
Which will make fans go absolutely crazy because people loved Wishes so much. We had nighttime parade, right? Yeah, we already checked that.
Yes.
So yeah, we're out. We transitioned somehow to Disney World and Disney. I think we're just going out of order at this point. I think we're just launching into things at this rate.
Pentatonics is on stage to sing a medley. So we have our next musical number.
All right, so that gives me time. I got to drop off 1 sec.
Yep. Rich, it's called Twitter. I don't call it X here. While Logan is stepping away, I'll continue to refresh here and see if anything's going on. So Pentatonics is singing some sort of medley. I saw somebody question why not D Cappella, which was their a cappella group. I'm assuming that I read that band is broken up. Wait, did you say something about Disneyland Paris getting us nighttime spectacular as well? Yes. Looks like maybe Disneyland Paris is also getting a spectacular. Starting January 2025, a nighttime spectacular is coming to Disneyland Paris. That must have happened right before the Pentatonic stuff.
Here we go. I got it.
Yes, that. Yep.
Wow.
No, Joy, Tokyo did get one, but we're also Paris. Paris is getting one too. So they moved the nighttime spectaculars, and we talked to all three of those.
And it's the first time it'll have projections down Main Street over in Paris. What are they doing a medley on? It sounded like they were doing so for the nighttime shows, a lot of Aladdin, like the Ashley's currently listening to it because she's got access to the cast member.
You're not supposed to know any of this, Logan.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I think there's probably a lot of people that are going to know what it is, but there's not anything exciting going on. They're not announcing anything. There's just people singing. It sounds like.
Hollywood Reporter shared a video of it, and it's them singing "Wonderful World of Color" at one point. So that's one of the songs that was in the medley, I guess.
They're currently singing and closing song from Illuminations, supposedly.
Yes, that's what I'm seeing too.
Illuminations, could it be back? I don't know. Like I feel like they just keep rotating Epcot's night shows.
They're trying to find a new thing that works. Yeah, and they
Yes.
haven't been able to.
Yeah. Obviously, Disney's Animal Kingdom could use a night show, but I don't think that's ever going to really happen. I just don't think that just wasn't a great build, that theater back there. Yeah, so we are currently live over on YouTube. We met behind the castle. We're here on TikTok. This is the D23 Expo where Jordan and I are covering the Horizons Park panel. So we're talking about all the Disney experiences, all the announcements that they're making. It's not been a ton yet, but we've really started to kind of ramp up here. We've gotten night shows at 3 of the different parks across night show and night parade, across 3 of the Disney parks. Tokyo got one, Disneyland Paris has gotten one, and now Disney's Magic Kingdom over here in Walt Disney World has a night parade coming, which has been long rumored. They thought Paint the Night was eventually going to come over here at some point, but I think the parade floats, from what I remember hearing, they were too big to get across the Liberty Square Bridge, and there were quite a few of them that had an issue getting across that bridge. So, and to haul a parade across it, I think they've only done that once, and that was Main Street Electrical.
Bring that back.
I love that parade. You can still hear it every time. Oh, something else is happening.
Josh is back on stage, supposedly.
So yeah, welcome everybody to YouTube and TikTok.
I was just gonna say, to bring up what Ramon is saying here. Is this a hint or just nostalgia? That's kind of what I'm talking about when I've talked about like how frustrating it can be with Disney. Doing stuff just for nostalgia with the rides, or like they'll close something that's popular, but they'll keep kind of profiting off of it.
Yes.
Frozen at Disneyland Paris.
2026.
That's going in the new
that newly
park, named park. Yeah, it was Walt Disney Studios. I forget, Disney Adventure Park or whatever.
Yeah. So Disney Adventure Park was the model that they had, the 3D model, and there was a bunch of green space, like blank space, and people were like, what the heck? Like, what is this? And there weren't new models. Like, they're not going to put new models on the actual model until they announce it. So like it's been sitting with 2 big empty green spots. So I'm going to think they're going to announce something else for Disneyland Paris too. I don't know. It's just a guess. But if a nighttime parade's all they announce at Magic Kingdom, at Disney World, yeah, that might not be great.
No, it seems like what they did was Disneyland, and then going to kind of like what I talked about, bookending it, and then they went to the.
No. Lion King Land is coming to Disneyland Paris.
All right, so that's our Lion King ride on the.
There it is.
On the bingo.
Well, it looks like I'm going to Paris, Jordan. Looks like I'm going to Paris, baby. Ashley, we're not going to New Zealand anymore. We're going to Disneyland Paris land at Disney Adventure World. I've got a comment over on TikTok. There's a new Lion King land coming. Wow, that's awesome. There's some new concept art for it, Jordan. Pride Rock. Okay, so we got a Tiana Bayou Adventure flume ride style ride.
Oh no, but they based it off the live action.
Yes. Yeah, that's the live action character. Whoa. Slander my live action Lion King. I'm just happy we're getting Lion King ride.
Yeah. I just like I feel like the animated one is so much more timeless that it would stick around a lot longer.
I get that. Yeah, I get it.
More
I love
appealing.
that though. Pride Rock is where they come out of the mountain. That's awesome. Devin, right? Can I be added? I can't. I'm not going to add anybody for now. But when we go live, we'll probably do another live for all this stuff. It's just hard to keep up with everything announced. And Jordan and I don't have sound on TikTok as well because we're live on YouTube and we don't want it to kind of do the feedback thing. But Devin, we will definitely do. I'll do more of these lives. This was more of just Jordan and I trying to get as much information out as we could. But we're definitely going to go live. Devin, I can add you at some point when I go live again, where we can talk about other things. All right, there's some art, Jordan, for Disney Adventure World 2026. I'm just like constantly hitting refresh. Disney Parks has tweeted it now.
Yes, so I'm saving this. I gotta use this for my podcast when I do it. Gotta have these pictures. The new Lion King attraction.
So it sounds like people are either singing in the live stream because Ashley's watching it, or Ashley's got a really good voice all of a sudden.
Oh, some slander there. All of a sudden? You mean to tell me she doesn't have a good voice already?
Jordan, my nose grows.
I haven't heard her sing, so I don't actually know.
It's not as good as Taylor Swift. We'll just go with that. Yeah, we're still sitting here. It sounds like somebody's singing at the panel because cast members. Yeah. Anyway, seems like we got a break in the action. But all right, they're starting to come pretty quickly. Jordan, we just got Disneyland Paris is getting a Lion King land, and they've released an attraction that's coming. It is the live action. It is a flume ride. It looks a lot like Tiana's Bayou Adventure, so it's going to be very similar, I think, into that ride system that they're going to use. This is cool. I like this. I love Lion King. It's my favorite movie. I'm definitely going to have to go to Paris now because they're building. I'm assuming, Jordan, they're also going to have the cartoon, like a cartoon attraction, like the animation. Sorry, not cartoon.
I don't know. And the reason I say I don't know is because of the way that they've been handling Star Wars, where they're like, we have to have this stuff fit in the canon of the thing. So I don't know. But I saw somebody say that this is going to be the Pride Lands. I don't know if that's the official name for it, but that it'll have characters and stories from the Lion King, including an attraction, dining, shopping, and a chance to meet some favorite characters.
I'm guessing Rafiki and Timon.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to go up to a real lion, so I hope it would be
a new nighttime spectacular. Yeah. Sorry, a new nighttime spectacular debuts in 2026 at Disneyland's Paris on the new lake Adventure Bay. So more Disneyland. And that's straight from Disney Parks blog. With drones. Wow. So we knew that, right? We knew that they were going to do drones in the parks. That's why they're doing the show at Disney Springs. They want to see how it works. I'm assuming we're going to get some kind of night show here at Walt Disney World soon that will have that. My guess is that, again, because the revolving door of Epcot, I'm assuming that's where they're going to go, but that's just a guess, an educated guess, I guess.
Or an educated wish. Yeah.
Right. Interesting. Drew Smith tweeted, did anyone notice that I posted this at 8:10 p.m. Eastern time on the 30th anniversary of, and then 8:10 Eastern time representing today, August 10th. Huh.
I mean, isn't he also just wrong though? Like, it does have an attraction, Festival of Lion King.
Where? What?
He says that it has no attraction. Lion King.
Oh,
they have Festival of the Lion King.
They do.
It's an attraction. It may not be a ride, but
there it is, Jordan. I knew it. Walt Disney animatronic is coming to Disneyland. A Walt Disney audio animatronic is coming to Disneyland.
You didn't put it on the bingo, though, did you? Did you put Walt No,
I think I did.
I don't see it on here.
Oh, dang it. It's in our text messages. Swapping out the greatest moments of Mr. Lincoln, a rotating show.
Hold on. Oh, really? They're getting rid of Mr. Lincoln.
Rotating show, it looks like.
So I don't know what that means, rotating. Like, does that mean they're gonna just like sometimes they will have Lincoln?
You know what? I'm
sometimes they
guessing.
won't?
Yeah, I'm guessing that Disneyland will have Lincoln sometimes, and then
Oh, you got to see this. You got to see this. So
what's that?
when
Oh, Peaky
you
Blinders.
create animatronics and then become one.
That's big news. They have been very hesitant to do anything with Walt Disney, bringing him back as an animatronic. I think it's fascinating, and I think this is what Bob Iger was alluding to in his interview. He said there was an animatronic bigger than life coming, or something like that. I think this is what he means.
Yeah, not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. I guess you could say, what's the difference? You know, I guess it's not that different than having one based off of Lincoln when. So not removing, switching between one then the other. Okay, so like rotate, like 1030 is Walt, 11 is Lincoln. But I guess like it seems weird to do it off of Walt, who is like dead. But I guess they did the same thing with all the presidents.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're both just going to bring his body that's been frozen back to life.
Yeah.
Gosh, that would be horrifying.
This is the way we find out that it's been brought back to life. They're like, he's actually alive. He's going to be doing this show every day.
Yep. Yeah, this is big news. I will say it's big news. I don't really know how to feel about it, to be honest with you. I like it, but then there's parts of me that's like, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I'm interested to see kind of what this does as far as like, do we get more Walt Disney and Disney World? Again, he was not ever obviously he went into the parks when it opened. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know how to feel about this. We just got word that Walt Disney is getting an animatronic over in Disneyland, California.
I'm back, if you can hear me.
You're back. Heck yeah, we can hear you. You're
So
so back.
Did they just take the audio from like his famous stuff, or are they like gonna AI this? Like that's
I think it'll be a lot of the stuff he's already said. Because he really was recorded a lot on, was it World of Color that they did? And Walt Disney Presents. So I think we get a lot of that. Yeah, that is a larger than life, because it is larger than life. Animatronic announcement. Again, Walt Disney coming to Disneyland as an animatronic. Be kind of spooky, I think. Be kind of, if Walt haunts the place, he will definitely haunt that.
Well, so would you do this? Like, if you were Walt, like, would you have been okay with this? Like, or Logan, if you create something, would you want this?
No, and I think it kind of goes against maybe what he believed in. He didn't want it to be about him, right? He didn't ever want it to be about him. It was about the company.
It all started with the mouse, not him, right?
Yeah. So it's again, I have mixed feelings about it. I think it's gonna be cool to kind of see and hear, but then there's part of me that's like, I don't know how he'd feel about that.
Meghan Trainor is singing. Why isn't this refreshing?
Was Meghan Trainor? Did she have a song in Zootopia?
No, I think that was.
I know Shakira did.
Yeah, Shakira did that.
I'm trying to see if she had songs. Meghan Trainor's song at Disney.
So it looks like Roy Disney, the nephew, great nephew of Walt, recently visited and was checking the progress of the animatronics. So I'm guessing this is, of course, approved by the family. So I guess it shouldn't matter what I think. But
yeah, well, I mean, he'd always been really clear about that not being about him.
Yeah, I think the statues are enough.
Yeah. No, I think yeah. Like Jordan, have you seen the one in Epcot yet?
Yeah.
Okay. It's great. Like, it's a really good statue of him. It's much more casual. It's much more like it feels like you're sitting with a friend.
Imagine if it could talk, though.
Then you would have a whole different problem. Indiana Jones music is playing, Jordan, and we've got a map. We've got a map. It looks like we're coming, Jordan. Looks like it's coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Goodbye, dinosaur. It's been real.
They will have to rip it from my cold, dead hand.
Oh, man.
Oh, Rich says this would be cool. An interesting thought would be a Carousel of Progress ride showing different eras of Walt and what he was working on. Like, yeah, you see him like maybe first starting out with, creating Mickey or Oswald, and then like you switch over and he's like, "Hello, we're back." And
I want a piece of the puzzle left.
Oh.
Ignore my existence.
Oh, wait, we got an update. What is it?
Here comes the meteor.
I can hear Indiana Jones in my head.
Oh, Devin, Meghan Trainor was singing Feed the Birds.
That's an interesting segue into Indiana Jones. Feed the birds, tuppence their bag. Indiana Jones comes for your bag.
Descendants of dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are going.
Dinosaurs are friends, not food. There goes Ashley crawling across the floor because she didn't want to be seen.
See me?
Yeah,
Embarrassing.
that is embarrassing. Yeah, so far Indiana Jones is just playing. It's just an Indiana Jones song. Looks like there was video attached, Jordan, too, with the Walt Disney animatronic, but I can't find it. Yeah, so we're 10 minutes away from the panel when it was supposed to end. So there you go. It's not going to end on time.
Yeah, it's not. Well, yeah, maybe if we're already at World, it could.
They're playing Indiana Jones theme, and we have now arrived at Walt Disney World. I can't believe they're getting rid of the stunt show. It's unbelievable. Could you imagine if that's what they announced? Sorry, the stunt show's going away. But thanks for coming to D23. This has been fun. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Ki Hoi Kwan has been the guest conductor during this. He was conducting the Indy theme.
Mm-hmm.
He played Short Round in Temple of Doom, and now everybody knows him from like Everything Everywhere All at Once and Loki season 2.
And that's going to be the attraction's name, Temple of Doom, because the concept art showed a Temple of Doom.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. I guarantee you that's what it's going to be called.
I hope it's not called Temple of Doom. That's the worst Indy movie.
It's the coolest name. I like that name, Temple of Doom. I can, Jordan, I'll admit this to you right here live. I've never seen an Indiana Jones movie.
What are you doing? What are you even doing?
I don't know. I know. I've heard that from people too.
You got to at least watch Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah. The Raiders aren't very good though. They're kind of an average football team.
Yeah, this is how they became average. You gotta watch it
Okay.
to figure it out.
It's like a
It's
prequel.
the
Huh? That's kind
prequel
of cool.
story. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to see him really put
Origin
Al Davis
story.
in his place.
Oh man. Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna get some Indiana Jones here soon. TikTok. That's what we're seeing. Indiana Jones just played the theme song as they are transitioning to Walt Disney World. Jordan, the big announcements might be coming here. Might be getting them pretty darn soon.
Rich has only seen Raiders. Last Crusade's good. I liked Dial of Destiny, so make sure you. This is not my YouTube channel, so don't dislike the video because I said that. That's this is Logan's channel, so don't punish him for the sins of me.
Yeah.
I've already gone to confession with theme park theme park pastor or whatever, theme park priest.
Yeah.
Father, I have sinned. I've liked Dial of Destiny.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything to come back with you because I don't even know what that movie is.
It's the newest one from last year.
Okay, that freaked me out at first because I went back to my feed on accident. If you guys saw that, and it said there's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and I was like, oh no, they're not. I was like, if you touched Carousel of Progress, they wouldn't
say it like that. They would not be
that
like,
freaked
it's a great
me out,
beautiful tomorrow. We're getting rid of it.
There's a great. Oh, we got something, Jordan. New Indiana at Animal Kingdom will be a completely new story.
Okay, good. That's what I've been wanting. Don't just port the ride over from the other park. Yes.
I like it. I actually really love the Disneyland attraction. I think it's really good. And I've never seen Indiana Jones, but I loved it. It was a lot of fun. Because they do things with video screens on it that and not like universal video screens. I'm talking legit projection onto screens that look like Indiana Jones is running with you. It's pretty cool. So a new story, huh? Disney's Animal Kingdom. That's exciting.
How about this? Have it be a story where Dr. Jones has become part of the Dino Institute, and he's going to send you back into the past to get a special dinosaur. All right. And then he passes the torch off to Dr. Seeker to voice the rest of the ride.
Yep.
And then I think that would be great.
All right, Jordan, here's the confirmation. They just retweeted basically the exact same blue sky. It is the exact same concept art of the land. Encanto's pictured, Indy's pictured, and I believe that is still Coco in the bottom right-hand corner because that is what people have been saying, that it's not Coco or it's not Encanto restaurant. It's a Coco restaurant. We'll see. I don't know if that's true, but it's the exact same concept art as the.
And we have confirmation that Dinosaur is being replaced by Indy and that construction starts this fall, but Dinosaur will remain open while the project is built in phases. That's from Drew Smith.
Wow.
Well, like I said, I've chained myself to this big dinosaur behind me, and I am not leaving. Leo DiCaprio style. I ain't effing leaving.
Okay, so this carousel right here is the one they think is a Coco carousel.
Yes, I would agree with that.
So I still think Coco's there, and I think that leaves a lot of room back there in Big Thunder.
I think it'll be in both.
We'll see. We will see. Oh, wait, a unique look at... Oh, here we go, Jordan. The Indy ride, the front of it. Oh, man, that's so weird. Because I can picture Dinosaur in that spot now. The left-hand side of that building is Dinosaur's building.
Yes, it's where you exit. Yeah. Where's Aladar? What are we doing? Where's Aladar?
What are we doing? Man. Oh, wait,
Boo.
there's a scene. There's a scene, Jordan. Disney Parks.
I see it here. Boo. They should have kept something dinosaur related in here.
I'm sure there will be nods to dinosaurs.
I mean, he's an archaeologist. He could have been digging for dinosaurs.
You gotta dig the whole way home.
All right, the new Indy adventure will be different than any other Indy. Okay, yep, that's what Disney Parks saying. Okay,
I'm excited for this though. Like if they had,
Boo.
okay, calm down. It's going away. Dinosaurs are dead. Be calm. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm really excited. If they were going to replace it with something, I feel like this is a pretty good one. When is Logan cover CD coming out? I know. Did you guys like that? That was pretty good, huh? Oh, I'm just kidding. It was awful. I can't sing. I don't like to sing. It scares me.
Concept art for the Village of Hope.
What
I
does
guess
that
that's
mean?
going to be like the center of. Oh, okay. Hold on.
There we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You
Village
sound
of
like
Hope.
you sound like Fab.
Here we go.
The soccer transfer
Yeah.
guy. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Okay, looking at this, I can't tell. Is it Coco or is it Encanto? It looks like Encanto only.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna pull it up on my side too here.
Yeah, it says Encanto ride. Ooh, an Encanto ride concept. An Encanto ride, Jordan. We're going through the house of Encanto. That is so exciting. Like I figured it was going to be an attraction, but with all the powers that the siblings have, I'm just assuming you're gonna encounter the Encanto characters doing their powers throughout the house. That's gonna be my guess.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's like you go through the door of the room of the brother who can talk to animals.
Okay, Jordan. The carousel has a name. The new the new land in Disney Animal Kingdom will be officially named Pueblo Esperanza, including a new carousel attraction for young families.
So no longer Tropical Americas. This is Pueblo Esperanza.
I think it is still Tropical Americas. I think this is just a square inside of it.
But they said the new land.
Oh, here we go. Encanto boat ride. Encanto boat ride, Jordan, is what we got.
How many boats are they doing? They've announced
boats are
boats
are the new people mover. I don't know what to tell you. Mads, yay. Yeah, Encanto, I mean, it was such a hit. It is still a hit. It's going to have another movie. I'm telling you, this is going to be I'm very excited for Encanto.
Okay, music. So we are at the casita on the day Antonio gets his gift of speaking with animals. This is how they're going to fit it in with Animal Kingdom. So there you go.
Okay, here we go, Jordan. It will open in 2027. Wow. They're going to take their time with it. I like it.
Well,
I like it. I mean,
that's not too long.
Well, New Fantasyland was up in like an hour or like an hour and a half. I was about to say an hour and a half. That seems like a long time.
They're going to start construction this year,
I guess.
This fall. So, I mean,
and if it's going in phases, I guess that makes sense.
Let's say it's early 2027. It'll be summer. Who are we kidding? They're going to open it summer 2027.
Yeah. I guess it's not too bad. We're almost done with 2024. Like, yeah, I guess it's not bad. And if they're going to do it right, they can take all the time they want. Not really. I don't take all the time you need.
Just get it right.
Yeah. Carousel attractions, they didn't have a specific name. So maybe they don't have a specific name. Maybe Coco is not going there, and maybe we are going to get Coco behind Thunder. Yeah, Diane, it sounds like pirate-esque for the Encanto attraction. But people think it'll be... Again, I think the new boat rides they're building are like huge.
All right,
so I don't know.
Tropical Americas. Where is that on here?
Yeah, you'll have to update me on how we're doing.
Okay. Indian Encanto DAC. Oh, dude, I need 2 items.
How am I doing? How am I doing on my bingo?
All right, let's see. There is Disney 70th. Okay. Indy
on the right-hand side, that's where I felt
Disneyland
confident.
Pandora. Disney World Night Parade. Okay. So, Logan, you need 2 more as well. You need the Poly Restaurant and Tom Sawyer Island gone. That's what you need.
Sounds so mean when you say it like
you need Inside. You need Inside Out and Coco at Animal Kingdom, and you also have another one.
I don't think we. I think that's it for. What do you do? Huh?
Where's your iPad?
Right here.
Can I have it?
Um,
Coconut orange.
yeah, I think with all this announcement, I don't think Coco's going to be in.
We could change it to just be Coco Presents, and you get it from Disneyland.
I don't make the rules here.
Because I don't think we should have specified that much, but it's fine.
Yeah, so those just joining us on TikTok, YouTube, we are going through the D23 Expo Park Experiences panel. They are releasing all sorts of different things. We are on to Walt Disney World. We just got Encanto news and Indiana Jones news for Disney's Animal Kingdom. What are your guys' thoughts? What are we thinking? What are we feeling? I love Encanto. I think that is brilliant. We kind of knew that was coming. It was already confirmed, like 99% that it was coming. So that's cool. It's going to be a boat ride attraction through the Mall House, which I love.
They have to check their
Jordan.
They have to check their plumbing. They have enough for a boat ride through their house.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Jordan. The food here is going to be like the Disney's Animal Kingdom already has great food. This gives you a lot of options over there to spice it up. We've got Asian, we've got African, now we've got Latin inspired food. Like that is a wheelhouse of great cuisine. So I love it.
I'll say, I mean, the Encanto stuff is going to be great.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be a lot of fun. I was actually thinking it'd be a trackless ride. They've been doing a lot of those. That's kind of where I thought they'd be going, but
Diane on
pleasantly
TikTok
surprised
asked,
it's a boat ride.
Yeah. Diane on TikTok asked Jordan, where are they putting it in deck?
Which one?
All of this.
Okay, so
Encanto
picture the Encanto ride as being where, like, if you take the Finding Nemo stage, probably over to Chester and Hester's area, and then Indy going in where Dinosaur is, and then the carousel kind of going where Triceratops Spin and the Boneyard was. That's kind of what my vibe is here.
Yep.
Which means, unfortunately, goodbye to Restaurantosaurus, because that'll be a different restaurant, but that's where I always get my chicken nuggets. So rest in peace.
Jordan, you didn't know you needed this, but the plain white tees just walked onto the stage at Disney at D23.
No, I probably do need to go buy some plain white tees.
I don't know what that means, but there's a Rock and Roller Coasters being replaced by plain. No, I'm kidding. Don't run with that.
I was like, oh my God, what a story this is. Tiana's Bayou Adventure opening November 15th in Disneyland.
Wow, right before Thanksgiving for Tiana Bayou Adventure, huh? Yikes.
Yeah.
Ashley's on TikTok, so that must mean she jumped off because the plain white tees are going crazy over there on the stream for cast.
Is she not a plain white tee fan?
I don't know.
What do they call those? Like, what would we do for a plain white tees fan name? Like, what's their fan name?
The shirts on. I don't know. I have no idea. What do we call those?
Like Swifties.
Yeah, like Swifties are those.
Are they like shirties?
Shirty. Oh man. Yeah, I mean that's what I'd go with.
Planes. They're like
just call them planes. Oh, I thought you said plane.
No,
just call them planes.
Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah. The looms. Heck yeah, dude. Every time I see it, hold on. The Zootopia show is coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom in winter 2025. So there's the answer. Whoever was asking about
Better
Zootopia.
Together is what it's called. It sounds like maybe that's what somebody said it was.
Yeah. Looks like. Let's zoom in on the art here. Yeah, Better Zoogather.
Oh, Better Zoogather. Yeah, we have to have the puns.
We do with Zootopia. We definitely do. Yeah, somebody
Spaceship
earlier.
Earth Lounge, Spaceship Earth Lounge coming to Epcot. We should have added like lounge as one of the things, man.
Oh yeah, what were we thinking? Yeah, Tiana Bayou Adventure poster was released for Disneyland.
Do we not have anything Zootopia on our list? Huh?
That's the Jordan. So this is the lounge from Spaceship Earth that they had originally rumored or had in the plans for the last expansion for Epcot with like Communicore Hall. So it looks like, and those windows you can actually see from behind. If you go back behind now, where I think they call it, it's like Discovery World, I think it's called, right behind Epcot now, or the ball. And you can see these windows, and that's where this is going to be. That's going to be a great view for fireworks.
Pirates Theme Lounge opening in 2025.
Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
See, that wasn't quite confirmed yet, but I figured that was coming. Like there was rumors that was happening. So we're in the lounge era right now. We're in the lounge era, guys. Oh, there it is. Pirates of the Caribbean. Looks very Trader Sam. Like kind of like a similar look to it. So sounds like Landon's not happy with.
Oh, can you hear him?
No, he's not happy with the Pirates thing. Yeah. Jordan's newborn is not happy about the Pirates theme thing coming. Test track redo 2025. Man, we're getting Epcot stuff here now. Wow. Yeah, so we got Test Track 3.0 2025. I'm going to guess that that's probably going to be a little later in 2025. I like the Pirates Lounge, though. I think that's going to be... And that's going to be where, I'm assuming, where Pirates League was. So the old Pirates League is going to be gone.
My only issue with these lounges is they look so small. It's like looks like Olga's Cantina, which is
well, this is going to have to be
busy.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying, like, can't they do anything else? Billy Crystal's on stage. You think we're getting anything Monsters Inc. here?
Oh, Tomorrowland? That's the only place I can think of it for Walt Disney World. Like maybe Animation Courtyard? Like we've talked about that, right?
There was rumors of the door coaster.
Oh, now that would be, talk about popular. If they add that, Jordan, man, I will be lining up day one if it is a door coaster from Monsters Inc. Like that would be, yeah. I mean, Disneyland already has their Monsters attraction, so it's got to be Disney World. It's got to be, right? Like an attraction. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't want to get my hopes up, but like, and here's, Jordan, I mean, we could have got away with this kind of as a free spot. We could have literally been like, oh, well, this could, we're gonna get something we weren't expecting kind of thing on our bingo card. But I mean, I figured we were going to get stuff we didn't really expect to happen.
Yeah.
All right. We got something. Here we go. Hold on. What's this?
Monsters Inc. Land coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Are you serious?
Scott Gustin just tweeted it.
Holy Monsters Inc. Land coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
All right, hold on. So this is a land rebrand. We're getting there.
Goodbye, Animation Courtyard. It's been nice knowing you.
Or it could be Animation Courtyard. Yeah, you're right.
I think it'll be Animation Courtyard. Unless they go after Muppets, like I don't think they would.
No, I've heard the rumors of it being Courtyard, so I would agree. It's probably going to go where Launch Bay is.
I got chills just now. Like I loved it. Yeah, the multiplying. There's your singing for you. This is wow. Holy cow.
I didn't think land. I didn't think a land.
No.
I thought a ride.
I did too.
A whole land to Monsters Inc. Do we get a Monsters University?
I hope so.
Where you can go to school.
This is massive. Like, I mean, this was 2013. They all had the Monster U hats, right? Like,
Yeah, and those
Man.
things still exist and they sell
Yes.
well.
Wow. No way.
Very, very fun though, right? Because it's been 11 years
Yeah.
since the last movie, and it's getting a. I guess they
A
have the
whole
show.
land.
They have a show. They have the Monsters at Work or whatever, right, on Disney Plus. But I haven't watched it.
I think too, Jordan. They won another thrill attraction at Hollywood Studios, and I feel like we get maybe like a kid coaster, and maybe that's the door coaster. Just speculating. Do we have any more here? It looks like somebody just tweeted something. I want art, man. Give me the art.
Well, they have to show it because if they show Blue Sky stuff all the time, they should be able to show us official announcement like this. So it's got to be
It's
coming.
like constantly like refreshing right now. Test Track's new queue for will feature 6 distinct exhibits with each room celebrating the vehicles and the people behind the vehicles that will push the envelope to help people get to their next chapter in our story. Yeah, that needed a rebrand. The old Test Track was better from what I'd heard.
Yes. Original Test Track.
Guys, we got Monsters Inc. coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. The whole land. And now they're probably going to leave they're going to leave a lot for, I think Beyond Thunder Mountain is what's going to be last.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. So we're getting a land we didn't even think of. And man, there's people jumping into the TikTok right now. I really do think there is so much excitement behind Monsters Inc. This is incredible. I just, not The Incredibles. It's Monsters, but
yeah, it's Monsters Inc.
It's incredible that I was expecting Jordan, we were going to get a surprise ride or something like that. I did not think there would be a land. This is insane.
And this ride has been this land. If it is the door coaster ride in it, this has been something that they've been trying to make happen for a long time.
Some shaggy
Hold on, we got video.
blue monster that I'm a good friend of. Would you like to hear it? Hey, if you really want to hear this, it's pretty good news. Okay, here we go. They're going to build the first Monsters Inc. land in a Disney park.
That's so cool. We're watching the video TikTok of Billy Crystal announce Monsters.
That's right, everybody. And it's coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Wow.
I've got
Yeah, so Devin was quick to point out on TikTok there is a Monsters Inc. show that is currently on Disney Plus that I think is going into season 3. But Billy Crystal just said we are getting the United States, or sorry, the parks as a whole are getting their first Monsters Inc. Land.
Billy Crystal's finishing with, you guessed it, a musical number. So we are.
Yes. We are listening to Billy Crystal sing. Wow. First ever Monsters Inc. land.
It doesn't seem like they shared any pictures of it. I don't understand why they wouldn't have something.
Wow. Wow. It's such a huge franchise.
I keep seeing people say this isn't enough to compete with Epic Universe, and I just
That's no.
What
I don't
is-
think, yeah. I don't think people realize how big Monsters is. Monsters
no,
Inc.
but I mean, look,
Oh, you
maybe
mean as
I'm
a
a
whole?
hater. I don't know. I do like Universal. I just don't know what they have enough of on. I just don't know if they have Epic Universe is gonna have a few rides. Nintendo's gonna be the biggest thing, but I just look. Drew shared concept
look.
art of it. Yeah.
Oh man. Look, we got the factory. We've got the scare factory. We've got it, Jordan. I think we're legit going to get a door themed attraction, I think. Disneyland has a cool attraction. I mean, we've got to walk through it. Ashley and I have tried to get on that thing so many times, and it broke down every single time we were at Disneyland.
Really? And
And then the one time we got on it, Jordan, it broke down. We evac. It's the only ride I've ever been evac off of. But yeah, if you go to YouTube, we're sharing. We met behind the cast. We're sharing concept art right now with those on YouTube. TikTok, they've got it. You can go to Twitter or X. There it is, Jordan. We got the ride. Hold on. There it is. We got a door coaster.
We got the door coaster. Kind of looks like Forbidden Journey style, right?
Holy cow.
Suspended coaster, yeah.
Yeah. No way. Wow. I'm speechless. This is like they were listening to all of us say, you know what'd be really cool? A door coaster.
They've been working on it for a long time, so this is great. Like the fact that it's actually happening. This has been something that's been rumored for a long time.
Cars is coming to Walt Disney World, guys. We got another announcement. Cars is coming to Walt Disney World.
All right, hold on. So this is I'm getting some bingo here. Cars, WDW, Lion King ride, nighttime parade. I just need a Moana ride and Tom Sawyer Island to be gone. And
this might be it, Jordan. It might be
bingo,
Beyond
right?
Thunder. Yeah, it might be. So there was an Imagineer. Mater's going to make the announcement, or Cars Land. So there was actually a picture shared that showed that it is Cars Land is perfect. It will fit behind Beyond Thunder Mountain. But they also said if they do get rid of Tom Sawyer Island, that leaves a lot of room for villains as well. So I don't know. Cars Land, I'm telling you, and I get it, they're duplicating it, but it is easily my favorite land in all the Disney parks.
From what I heard, it's not going to be the whole land. It's just going to be Radiator Springs. So we'll see if that's true or not. But
there you go, Jordan. Monsters Inc. Here's a look at the Scare Factory.
Oh, okay.
Or the Laugh Factory, I guess it is now.
Yeah, sorry, that's Animation Courtyard.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely is Animation
It's Launch
Courtyard.
Bay. You're right.
That is
Yes,
Launch
it is.
Bay.
Yes. Yep, Jordan is right. So on TikTok, TikTok guys, we just shared there's concept art, and it is 100% the facade of. So here's my question: the Little Mermaid ride that they've now been working on and is brand new to Disney, that's going to be around for a year, and now it's gone.
No, it'll start. I think it'll start after that.
Okay.
I think the land will start after that.
So goodbye to that. Probably that. I would imagine that's going to take out. Jordan, I would not be shocked if this meant that Rock and Roller Coaster sees its demise.
I don't know.
Like, where does it? I don't know how that fits then. Like, this land would not be that big. Like, Animation Courtyard's not that big, is it? Maybe it is.
No, but they have an expansion pad back there.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I believe that they can take advantage of. So I think they'll be fine.
Oh, here we go. We got some pictures of Cars Land. Or sorry, Cars. 2 Frontierland at Magic Kingdom. 2 new attractions.
So, Frontierland. What is Frontierland now? Cars?
Jordan, it's Frontier. It's the dirt racing.
The great frontier of Route 66.
Okay, it's in California, though. Give them that.
Oh, boy. Yeah, now it is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's the Frontierland in the future.
Right. New Orleans in California.
Construction begins early 2025.
Wow. And here we go. Here's some look at what that looks like. It's a dirt course.
So they'll make it fit a little bit better, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's part of Beyond Big Thunder. So Racer Springs, different story, looks the same, plus another attraction for smaller kids. That's what Ramon is saying.
Wow. I'm guessing it'll be kind of like a Luigi's attraction where it's like the dancing car.
Probably. Or Mater, like
or
the Mater
Mater
one.
Right, the Jamboree. Yeah. I'm digging it. Like, I know people complain about it because it's Cars, but
I like Cars. I do. I just think Frontierland, if they don't, they're going to rename it at some point, I think. There's no way Frontierland can continue to be called Frontierland without any frontier.
I just want them to call it Beyond Thunder Mountain from now on.
Yeah.
What land are you guys in? Oh, Beyond Thunder Mountain. That's where we are. Yeah, so if you guys are just joining TikTok, I saw a bunch of people. We got an announcement for a Monsters, Inc. land in Disney's Hollywood Studios back in Animation Courtyard area. Then we also got the Beyond the Thunder Mountain, I think, that we've all been expecting, but we got confirmation that it will be Cars. There are 2 Cars attractions. It does not sound like it's Radiator Springs, but it does sound like we're getting 2 Cars attractions, which Jordan makes me think that that's not a lot of room. I don't think that these 2 will take up. So that seems like a lot of space still back there.
Oh, they're on stage singing "Life is a Highway," so we're getting that.
Well, life is a highway, guys. We did get a confirmation of a door style roller coaster, a suspension coaster. So that's exciting.
I think Cars could have probably fit better in Hollywood, but whatever.
Yeah.
To be clear, Scott Gusson says this is not Radiator Springs. Yeah, it's called something else. But it's going to be like the same exact thing. But they are making it not Radiator Springs, so that way it will fit in the Frontierland.
There's Thunder Mountain. Can you see this picture, Jordan? So there's Thunder Mountain hanging out back there.
Oh, yeah, isn't that?
And then they've got the mountains kind of like they have in Radiator Springs, kind of, but it's not Radiator Springs, but they've got the mountainous desert looking rock formations. So it will fit, like it will 100% fit it. But like you said, Frontierland doesn't really make sense to keep calling it Frontierland. Maybe they call that Frontierland and then we get a whole new land. Maybe that's more accurate. Maybe we get Cars Land and something else is part of a different land. Maybe another Pixar thing. Maybe because Cars is Pixar, correct?
Yes.
So maybe more like Pixar Land. Maybe like if they leave villains out, that will continuously be the next question of do they get their own park?
I guarantee villains are not in this because in the Blue Sky concept, they did not have cars. So this is your villains replacement.
Now I ask you, do you think we ever get villains?
No. For some reason, it's the one thing they seem to always get cold feet on for whatever reason. So I'll say no. I don't know why they do when it's like the most popular thing they got going on, but
yeah, I don't know. Especially because they've seen kind of what a dark universe looks like over it. You know, I think they can look at that and go, people were very excited about getting kind of a villainous.
They're doing something on the cruise, aren't they? Isn't there like
villains coming?
A villain thing on the cruise or something?
Yeah. Tracy asked on TikTok, villains coming to Disneyland? No, we were talking about Disney World. Maybe to Disneyland. I mean, that's not really anything we've ever talked about here. I don't think. They're switching to talk about Cruise Line now.
All right. So no Moana boat ride reveal. Nope. All right, so hold on. Let me try to catch up on where we're at here.
And I'll just kind of talk like just because we didn't get some of this stuff though doesn't mean it's in the work. It's not in the works. Yeah, Diane. Magic Kingdom is getting a nighttime parade, and it looks great.
I don't think any of us are getting bingo.
I love Cars. I'm very excited about that. Has it been? It's been 9 years since Magic Kingdom has a night parade.
Yeah, 2,000 some days is what I read. That's crazy.
Wow. All right, Disney Cruise Line. The people think there's going to be 2 cruise ships announced.
Here we go. Official concept art is released with clearer pictures of the car stuff. I guess I can say the good thing is they didn't just make it be Radiator Springs. Yeah. So that way it doesn't like stick out because that's not part of the Frontier. No. So I guess this will be a little something different.
And I love Radiator Racers. I think it's one of my favorite rides. So I'm excited about that because it looks like the same ride vehicles, but it'll be more dirt road kind of thing, which I'm interested to see how they work that in though, Jordan.
Disney Treasure will feature the Tale of Moana in their theater.
Okay. Yeah. There it is.
Does that count as a Moana boat ride?
Absolutely.
It's on a
boat.
cruise.
Yeah. It is Moana.
Just ignore that it says Disney
Yeah.
World here.
There's a first look of it.
Oh, let me get this out of there. There we go. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that. I think that'll be cool. Like, I love stage shows. I think Disney does really well with stage shows. Like everything I've ever seen, Frozen at the I think it was Hyperion at the time. The Frozen sing along here, Festival Lion King is very theater-esque. That is weird though that they said 2 Cars attractions and they left one to kind of speculation. Hercules will be the original Broadway style show coming to the Disney Destiny in 2025.
Yeah, that's what they. Oh, was that part of yesterday's? No, it wasn't. That's weird though. I saw a Hercules thing on.
Yeah, it's Broadway. Yeah, they're getting a Broadway show.
No. I mean, I saw
Oh.
a Hercules show on my cruise back in like 2003. But I guess this will be like a newer one that's different. Back to Monsters Inc. Land. The bottom left corner looked like where the Little Mermaid show is, and looked like the sushi restaurant in the movie. That's what my wife said. Let me see if I can find a.
Let me pull it back up. I've got it up here somewhere.
I think she means like the wide shot of like the
Yeah.
whole land. Disney Parks have posted it.
There we go.
Oh, she means like this little thing here with the eyeball on the left corner.
Oh,
So that would be where.
I'm telling you, I do think Little Mermaid show gets maybe.
Why
That's
bother
weird.
revamping it?
Yeah, it's
Like,
weird.
What
I don't
would
understand.
be that'd be like the left hand not knowing what the right hand's doing.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, those that are just joining TikTok, I know there's a lot of people joining in. D23, there's a lot of been announced. What are we excited for? Monsters Inc. Land coming. We've got confirmation that 2 Cars attractions are coming to Beyond Thunder Mountain. We got what else do we get, Jordan? I'm like totally blanking. We got the door style coaster coming to that Monsters Land back in where Animation Courtyard is going to be. Thanks, Diane. But yeah, no, we have gotten a lot. We're right now in the cruise line section and portion of D23 panel for the Experiences Showcase. So we're getting some cruise ship things.
Boo.
Jordan and I are not the biggest cruisers. So yeah, but huge news. TikTok, what are we feeling? What do you guys feel about Cars getting 2 attractions? It was not announced as a land, so I think there's obviously some space back there still.
They were very clear it's Frontierland, even on the
Yep.
official post. So it's not its own land. It's just 2 rides in Frontierland.
Yep. Which makes me believe that there is still room back there to expand even more. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, because they didn't show Coco either, right?
And I thought for sure we were going to get some Coco attractions.
So is that the only thing they're putting back there for now, or?
Yeah, that's strange for me. But Cars will be exciting, but Monsters Inc. I'm sobbing. Katie over on TikTok. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to react like that. And
that's the bigger news. Yeah.
Oh, that's massive.
News.
Yeah. Honestly, Cars, like we're like, okay, we knew things were coming back there. Cars would always been rumored, but yeah, Coco did go to DCA, Daniel, but they've been really. Walt Disney World is duplicating properties all over the place. So Monsters Inc. Land or attractions. Monsters Inc. Land. It is a whole land plus attractions.
I guess
options.
one attraction. I don't know. That's the only one that they announced.
I guess,
so.
yeah, one attraction. And it is a suspension coaster that will take you through like the Scare Factory, I guess the Laugh Factory now, through the doorways. So lots of that's going to be the biggest. I think that'll probably be the biggest surprise across like probably all the parks, I'd imagine at this point. Like that was massive news that nobody was expecting. Boys to Men are singing about the cruise line. That's a choice. That is definitely a choice. Boys to Men, they'll be down here for the Food and Wine Festival here soon, I believe. Man, I'm shocked. Like I'm still kind of. Billy Crystal came out and said, "Oh yeah, by the way, Universal is leaps and bounds ahead now. Shocked, nothing new on Avengers Campus. There is a new. Thanos is getting that Avengers ride. The e-ticket ride was announced. It just wasn't part of this panel. Universal is leaps and bounds. I would say no.
No.
Not until Epic Universe.
If you're fans of screen attractions, then yes, that'll be right up your alley.
I would say they are gaining ground, yes, but I will say they're not quite there because I would still argue that people are more likely to come spend a week here than they are at Universal Studios.
If you look at attendance numbers, yeah, Disney is still outpacing them.
Can that change? Yes, absolutely. But I still think that Disney, for right now, I thought it was a coaster. What was a coaster? The Monsters attraction is. It's a suspension coaster. It kind of looks like they're
First
gonna use
ever Disney
screens.
one,
Yeah. All this will open before Top Thrill 2. What is Top Thrill? What's Top Thrill 2? What is that? I don't know what that is.
Wait, did they say that there's 4 crews in the work? 4 more boats?
I don't see anything.
I
Where did you
just
see
saw
that?
that on like the hashtag, which again, you want to kind of steer clear
of the details.
of that. It's a lot of scrolling through stuff. It says this one person put 5 at sea, 4 more in the works. We'll see if that's what it is.
On TikTok, we had somebody say, "What's the timeline for Monsters?" I don't think we got that, did we?
It says Scott Gustin posted that it's supposed to start work next year, but no opening time frame.
Okay. Did they ever
But
describe
sounds like
the
they'll
second?
start. Yeah.
Did they ever describe the second Cars attraction? No, they did not.
It just
Looks-
said for a young family, like for
Yeah.
the younger.
I think it'll be very similar either to Mater or Luigi's Dancing Cars at Disneyland. Cruise Line is adding 4 new ships. That is confirmed.
There you go.
4? Holy cow.
Yeah, you had 2 on the bingo.
Oh, there it is. They're building an army. It's basically the Navy in case Disney has
It
to go to
does
war
look like
against
that,
Universal. Look at this. I don't know. You guys can see it on TikTok, but it looks like they rolled out a photo of like all of them sitting in water. It looks like a military fleet. Honestly, I'd be down for Maters at Magic Kingdom. I think it'll be Mater-like. I don't know if it'll actually be Mater, but I do feel like I love those kind of tracks. I mean, swirling saucers, though, that's my only reason I think it might be a little different. I think we get more of the dancing car like Luigi. I might be wrong. We might be getting something completely different that we just are not even thinking of.
So you have 2 new sister ships. Obviously, that's bumped up. It's more than 2.
Yeah. Well, it's right. There are 2.
Look, if they
4.
just say something about sponsorships, you would win bingo because I'm going to give you Coco Animal Kingdom. I'm going to give you that just because we got a whole different thing than what it was. And so Coco parks in the parks. There you go. Test track. And then you already have the Indian Encanto details. So you need just a new sponsorship thing to be said, and you'll be good.
Yeah, so now we are into the cruise lines like we just talked about. 4 new ships between 2027 and 2031. Wow, we're into the 30s now, Jordan. I don't think that I've seen that. Do we think current Frontierland will be preserved and Cars Land added on, or shoving it in? They're not even calling it a land, they're calling it Frontierland. It was like directly stated it's Frontierland with 2 Cars attractions. So I guess your answer is putting them back there, shoving them into that spot.
I don't think it's shoving it in the sense of like fitting them into the existing Frontierland. I think they're still building beyond Big Thunder, but it's going to be Frontierland still.
Ashley said, I feel like there's space behind. There's tons. There was actually an aerial shot of it. Like there's tons of land. Somebody took a screenshot of the aerial like to size and put it back, like Cars Land from Disneyland, and put it back there. And now because it's only 2 attractions, like it fit. It actually fits, and I think there's going to still be a lot of room back there. For nostalgia's sake, I hope it's beyond Big Thunder. It is. It's 100%. So you can't see it, but if you on TikTok, but on YouTube, I'm sharing I shared a picture. You can actually see Big Thunder way off in the distance, back behind, or like I guess it would be in front of. It shows that it's stuck behind it.
Chromeo is on stage.
What's that?
They're like a duo.
Oh, okay.
They have some good songs.
Now switch to showing Fortnite. Yeah, I'm clueless on this. Yeah, there's a lot of people I think that are going to be confused by this next portion. All I know is they're announcing new Disney characters in the Fortnite games. So if there are kids out there listening, or teenagers or gamers that play Fortnite, that's what we're
Fortnite's in the worst spot for me, though. I don't think I can get it.
Huh?
On bingo.
Oh! I was like, what are you talking about? Anybody can buy it, Jordan. Yeah. Yours was top left.
I mean, Fortnite's actually free, so you don't have to pay for it. And I know that
that's
because I've had to download it for my nephews on all of my devices when they're here.
Ashley, what are you confused about? You said Fortnite and people would be confused, and that is me. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to the YouTube comment. There's a YouTube comment from Ramon. It says that he switched to, like, it's now switched to the Fortnite stuff, and he's confused because he doesn't understand Fortnite. No word on Villains or Zootopia area. No, I don't think Jordan and I have talked about this. They really seem to be trigger shy on the villain stuff.
Yep. Which is funny because you do the Blue Sky thing last time and you think, oh, that was received very well. We should do that. And that instead they're like, what if we put cars there?
Yeah.
Which they didn't test out with any sort of Blue Sky. So it's just interesting.
I will say, I think it was $16 billion. I think we're going to get a resort or two, but that's still, so I think Epic Universe it's going to end up being like 800 million or close to $1 billion to build. And it sounds like they're going to have enough money to build a fifth. I really do think Disney's waiting to see what happens with their fifth park. I think they're waiting to see, could we do villains? Could we put villains in with somebody else? Are we going to see if Marvel, eventually we get access to Marvel, if Universal can give that up? Like, I do think Disney is looking for a fifth park to build. I just don't think they know what that looks like yet.
There is so much stuff that they still have to fix in these other parks for them to even start worrying about a fifth park.
Yeah.
And this is what the steps are to do it. You know, the Beyond Big Thunder, the Monsters Inc. Land, all that kind of stuff is the steps that you need to take to fill out the rest of the parks before you even start to think of a fifth.
Yep. Yeah, so it looks like we've had a little bit of a slow up because the Fortnite stuff taking place. From what I gathered, Fortnite's just getting new characters that are Disney. Encanto Indy, Monsters Inc., Cars Rides, is that everything? For Disney World. There was a Pirates Lounge announced. There was Test Track is going to be completed. Their what are they calling that, refurbishment or whatever it is for 2025. You had the Spaceship Earth Lounge, I think, for DVC. Was that DVC? Or was
I think it's just lounges.
It's just a lounge. Okay,
I think it's just a lounge.
So we're getting an Epcot lounge in behind Spaceship Earth. It's got a great view. It's those back windows back there on Spaceship Earth that you've probably seen. So I think that's really cool. I'm trying to think of other
so
Walt Disney
Kevin
stuff.
Feige, Jennifer Lee, Jon Favreau, and Pete Docter just joined Josh on stage about Disney and Epic Games.
Okay.
Weird that this was part of the parks panel, not the entertainment panel. But I guess they couldn't go 4 hours yesterday. So they had to put
thank you,
some,
Daniel. Daniel's explained it now for me. Disney's going to be doing its own standalone Fortnite. So it's like Disney, or so think like a Disney server for Fortnite. So it's like actually a Disney specific one. That's cool. I mean, I'm not a big Fortnite person, but that'd be cool. Might have to try it. Might have to see what it's all about. How does that work though, right? Like, isn't Fortnite about like offing people? Like, I don't think I can say the K word on TikTok, but unaliving people, right? Is that what they say? I think that's
unfortunately that's what they say. Yeah.
Villains are coming to Fortnite. There it is, guys. That's the announcement.
There's your
Villains is coming to Fortnite.
There's
They're
our
going to see how it works virtually first. Oh boy. Oh, that's why they're doing their own. So what, Danny, what's the point of Fortnite then? If is there like, are you community building? Like what is
No,
thought
there's none
Fortnite
of
was just
that.
like
I don't know.
I thought it was just a game that you do unaliving. I don't think there's anything else Disney World. Going back to what you asked, Red Wind. I don't think there was anything else. It's essentially Fortnite, but it's Disney Worlds with Disney characters, and they use magic. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I was gonna say I can't imagine. I mean, I could see maybe like pirates, swords, and stuff like that, but I could not imagine Disney producing a game where, I mean, I guess Marvel, but that they would have guns. Kevin Feige, that means Marvel's obviously coming.
Yes. They already have so many skins in Fortnite from Marvel and stuff. I mean,
Red Wind says, I'm very happy. My boys will be thrilled for Cars and Monsters. Yeah, I mean, these are going to be huge. These are huge crowd pleasers. Like Jordan and I said, like, I don't think people understand how big Monsters Inc. was.
But to her point too, that is huge for like a demographic that usually didn't like.
Oh, that's true.
They, Disney, the whole
That's a
reason
good
they
point.
bought Star Wars or Marvel is to try to have those, male targeted things for boys compared to like being known as the princesses. So yeah, you're right. Having Cars and Monsters, which are typically seen as, boys things, is good, but it's also for everybody, so it doesn't really matter. But it's good. Incredibles coming to Fortnite.
I think offering people, again, there's a lot of people that don't. That as shocking as that might be to hear, there are a lot of people that don't like Star Wars or Marvel.
Yeah, so being able to have something else for them.
Mm-hmm. Now, Toy Story. I mean, you're really Pixar heavy there over there now. I can't believe they're going to announce Taylor Swift soon. No, I'm kidding.
So they're just announcing characters that are coming to the game. That's all this is for Fortnite right now.
Yeah. We did get confirmation at the entertainment showcase last night that Incredibles 3 was going to make its way to theaters. So we get a third Incredibles movie, which I know a lot of people are very excited about. Someone on Twitter posted it's basically Disney replacing Disney Infinity. Yeah, I could see
pretty
that.
much.
But Fortnite's been way more successful, obviously, than Disney Infinity.
And you don't have to buy an action figure to use
and
character.
Disney's creative team is just teaming up with Epic Games, who Epic Games have been creating these characters anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Also, the new. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was missing the new nighttime parade, which was the biggest of all.
Yes.
Well, the second. I mean, Monsters really.
That's
just
the biggest.
The
nighttime parade was the biggest.
It was the biggest until Monsters blew it up. Like Monsters made me forget everything ever existed. Nobody had that on their bingo card, Jordan. Those one of a kind lands. We finally have one of those, Jordan. Isn't that amazing?
It sounds like Star Wars is joining Fortnite next week. Somebody said.
I did see pictures of like Darth Vader. Like there was concept art.
Oh, it's Grogu with in IG-11.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ashley said villains as well has been announced.
Yes.
Jesus. Star Wars actually just tweeted it. I see what you mean. Star Wars just tweeted about Fortnite.
Oh goodness.
Fortnite moves.
For some reason, I'm not getting the sensitive, blockers right now on these tweets. It's been worse in the last few minutes here. Oh, because it's I'm on the Fortnite tag, I guess.
Yeah. Red Wind. On TikTok, I've heard tons of rumors, but never anything about Monsters Inc. Yeah, this was one I don't think anybody like. I had read
rumors of the roller coaster ride getting finally approved.
Okay.
Like in the last month, I've been reading that, but I there's no way to know if it would actually happen because it continues. That one has been a rumor for so long that it felt like, yeah, sure, maybe that'll actually happen. But because like I had read rumors back in like 2019 when it was going to be when they announced Mary Poppins and stuff. There was a rumor that they were going to announce Brazil as a pavilion at Epcot, and then that got shelved last minute supposedly, and has just never been reused. So I had heard rumors of it, but I just couldn't buy into it.
Jordan, Millennium Falcon ride is getting Mando and Grogu storyline.
The Millennium Falcon ride is?
Yeah, Smuggler's Run. Grogu, look at this. Look at him.
Yeah.
Grogu and Mando. How does that work?
Wow.
How does that work?
What do you mean, how does it work? It's just a screen that they're playing it on.
I know that. No, how does that work with the Millennium Falcon? They don't encounter them.
Oh well, they do now.
I'm
pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's what Bob Iger said when Lucasfilm said the same thing. It doesn't match the timeline of Galaxy's Edge. Well, it does now. Fit that in there.
Yeah. Somebody sorry, I'm losing track of. They've got a bunch of TikTok comments here. Sorry. Katie, never going to get over Mary Poppins not happening. Yeah, I think that's still one of the biggest. What was it? Was it casualties?
Yeah, casualties of
COVID, I guess is the good way to say that. Yeah, Daniel said he had heard a ton of rumors as well about
no timeline for Smuggler's Run update.
I feel like that's pretty quick though. I think the Ahsoka ones were pretty quick.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to check. Like, is this going to be a rotating thing, or what are we doing here?
Is it like an encounter? Like you encounter him as part of the storyline, or is it a rotating? Which people still argue that's the way they should be going with some of these attractions, is rotating again with you get a unique experience.
Okay, so it sounds like Disney Parks Blog is saying that this should be in place before the movie releases in 2026.
Hmm. Okay, so now we're back at Disney World. Like, are we?
The reason, I'll tell you why this is related. Apparently, this is being made with Epic's Unreal Engine.
Okay.
The scene is so they also used Epic when they did the volume when they filmed The Mandalorian, and like that new volume tech that they've used is using Epic Games when they are, putting on the backgrounds and stuff. So it is related with Unreal Engine, which is part of Epic. Because I had the same thought, like, what is this? Why are we going back to this? I just thought maybe because the Star Wars people got on stage, they were like, hey, we want to say something.
Yeah. So again, the parks panel experience, it was supposed to end at 11:30. It is now going on 12:20.
Yep. We're here all night.
Right. Happy Sunday,
until
everybody.
4 a.m.
Yeah. Happy Sunday, everybody. They gotta move these up next time. Next D23, these got to be at like 5 p.m. Eastern or Pacific, so that we can get started at like 8 p.m. Eastern.
Well, won't they rotate it to be in
next
Orlando
year
or no? I know Destination is, but I mean, like they used to rotate D23 between the two places. Are they just always going to be in Anaheim?
I think it's always
now?
Anaheim now. Yeah.
Boo.
It's because of the space, I believe. Like it's because of the convention center.
No, just put it in the Amway Center.
Yeah, but it's too far from Disney World.
Too bad.
They want people to be You know what? Put it in the what was it? Coronado's convention center.
Why not just do it at the Fantasmic?
Fantasmic, have a roll through the boats. I feel like they should rotate it though, because 2028 is also the Olympics in LA. Yeah, that'll get interesting. That's a good Or they're going to need to change the date. Yeah, I could. Trying to think what they.
Well, because sometimes they do it in September.
Oh, that's true.
Or later August. So
yeah,
I guess they could just do that.
The Amway Center. Yeah, Jordan, what's the Amway Center? We were confused because it's now called.
What is it called now?
The Kia Center.
Yeah, whatever. Same thing. I don't live there, so
you know what? Just
it'll always be Amway.
Yeah, you know what? D23 just closed down one of the parks. Use one of the water parks.
Put it in the old Frozen American Idol theater.
No. Frozen sing along. Yeah, I'm sure that building would. Launch Bay. They don't. Oh, that's right. It's going away. No, I just don't think there's
Well,
enough space.
that's a
anywhere
good
to put
question
it.
though. Do you think that like with all the space they have, can't they build a big arena on Disney property to house events like this?
Let me tell you something, Jordan. There's something called ESPN, Wild World of Sports, but they don't have an arena that big. I think it's probably half the size of the Honda Center is a huge professional sports venue.
I
But
know,
I think
but it only fits 15,000
that's true.
people. I mean, like Disney handles that all the time. Deadpool's on stage singing, so another musical number.
I can't believe Ryan Reynolds is there.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the Parks one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's their way of
And
marketing.
not Ryan, unless he like rips off his mask and.
Yeah. Well, he's currently in Wales, so.
No, he took the red eye. He's back.
Oh, he's back. He's so back.
He got back just in time to be on stage here.
There you go. Scott's got a picture of him up there. Oh, he's got mini ears on. He's got a mini headband on. The Deadpool from Disneyland has made an appearance, friends. Yeah, this East Coast time is no joke. What's going on? They wouldn't
Joy
have done...
says we're frozen on the YouTube stream. I'll open in another tab. Hold on. It might just be her.
Can they hear us though?
I don't know.
We're alive and well here on TikTok. Yeah, so big news. TikTok, what are we excited for? What were we hoping for that didn't get announced? I guess could be another question we could ask. What were we hoping for? What were some things you guys had as far as predictions?
No, it works. It's working fine on my end. It must be a her thing.
This is delayed, but Javi says that Frontierland is already suffering an identity crisis. Yeah, big time. Frontier doesn't know what it wants to be when it grows up. It doesn't. It's trying to figure it out. It's in like it's a rebellious stage right now.
Well, you see, Frontier
means
west of the Mississippi, and this will be taking place west of the Mississippi. It's like Indiana Jones is a human, and humans are part of the animal kingdom. It all fits. So chapter 5, season 4 of Fortnite is officially fully Marvel themed and will be called Absolute Doom. So already bringing over some Dr. Doom to get people hyped.
Yeah, rumors are they're just going to make Tower of Terror into the Tower of Doom.
I'm all for it.
That was a joke. Can't do that. Universal owns him. Although, Jordan, you know what they're doing? That's what they're doing in Frontierland. They're building the Mississippi River and go, sorry.
Yeah.
This is east of the Mississippi. Ashley's laughing at something. I don't know if it was me or not.
Deadpool is apparently doing blue sky concepts for them and have crudely drawn stuff on screen.
What is Deadpool drawing on the screens? That's my question.
It was like stick figures of like rides and stuff he would do or something.
Oh, there's a whole trailer of Dr. Doom in Fortnite, Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, you're seeing this. I forgot I have the screen. I'm jealous of Paris getting the Lion King attraction, I won't lie. Not only the attraction, the whole land. Like, they're getting a whole Lion King land.
I tell you, though, I'd be more jealous if it was the animated one.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if we're going to compare them, I like the animated one better, but...
Right, exactly.
Yeah. The Maleficent dragon is a joke. I don't know what that means. You mean the one that catches on fire or the one that catches on fire? I also wish they'd put the Walt Audio Animatronic at Studios as well. Yeah, one man's dream, I guess. That's where they could put that. That makes me wonder too, though, because that building's kind of the back end of Monsters too. I just wonder how far they're coming over with Monsters. Like, they just redid the Mermaid show, and now they're going to take it away? That doesn't make sense. It's going to be really sad because there goes Monsters Inc.'s a good replacement for it, but the little the characters that were there. I feel like Walt Disney World gets scraps of other ideas. Yeah, some yes and no. I feel like we're finally getting a land that nobody else has. That's a first for Walt Disney World. I mean, I guess Storybook Circus is a land, but I know there was a lot of rumors about that going away. Spider-Man coaster coming to Shanghai Disneyland, Jordan.
Oh man.
It kind of looks like honestly, it looks kind of like the intro, or this looks like Tron without the
Why didn't they just do this in Disneyland? Like, why did they do the web one if they're gonna make a coaster somewhere else? Like, come on.
Yeah. Diane says, is it a land or a circus? It's a circus. It's a zoo. What does Daniel say? Daniel says it's only a good point. Like it's also a good point. Like what's going to happen to Lightning McQueen and Disney Junior show? Gone. Gone. I don't know what they do with the Disney Junior characters though, because they were very popular. I mean, I imagine they could do some meet and greets in different areas. They've got room there where they can place them. I wonder what happens to the Racing Academy as well. Like, is that gone? There's always just so much speculation around Rock and Roller Coaster that I always think it might see its end date soon. Are you jealous of the Spider-Man attraction, Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I am. I do wonder how it works as a roller coaster. Like, is it just like a minute long ride?
Well, let me show you. Disney shared some concept art.
Well, thank you, Disney.
There you go.
All right, so I'm not going to Shanghai until this is done.
Hong Kong is getting a Spider-Man attraction fighting Dr. Ock.
Wait, so Hong Kong is getting something too, Spider-Man?
Yeah. Looks like Jordan's going to be moving to Asia. Oh, wow. Look at this. What the heck? This is like Tower of Terror. No, it's an attraction. It's not a roller coaster. That looks like Tower of Terror-ish. So I'm guessing this is Avengers Tower, right?
It's in their campus over in Hong Kong.
Oh.
Because they have a campus too. Or a Stark Expo, whatever they got over there. Can you show us a better view of it?
Here we
Disney
go.
Parks?
This is from Disney's California Adventure here, Jordan. The Avengers ride at DCA is Avengers Infinity Defense. So there we go. There's the news.
Infinity Defense.
Daniel, you were asking about this.
So they saved all the Marvel stuff for the end here. Yeah, kind of weird how they structured all this because they went all the way off of this and then now they're back onto this.
Yeah. So now, which Marvel character are we seeing at Walt Disney World?
None.
Which ones can we get?
The ones that, yeah, it's a very select list. I think Black Panther is one. Doctor Strange, I think, was one. That's why he was able to have his show there. The Guardians are one, obviously. The characters that were not popular enough for Universal to have picked. So
okay, gotcha.
I think they have to like Avengers rosters by the time that it was made or something.
Jordan, this is setting up perfectly for Beyond Thunder Mountain getting Wakanda.
Yeah,
welcome to the
it's better than Animal Kingdom, which was a rumor years ago.
Yeah. Like I feel like Disney World's going to get some kind of
would they call it Wakanda and then be like, this is part of Frontierland.
Yeah. This is Frontier Forever. I feel like Disney World's getting We just don't have enough. What's this? First look at King Thanos in Avengers Infinity Defense.
Can they stop saying first look? They showed him years ago. What are they talking about?
Yeah. I guess this is in the attraction itself.
Okay.
It is a good looking ride. Like entrance.
Okay, so I finally got the post of that. Okay, here we go. First look at. Okay. That looks like the Sanctum Sanctorum ripped up here. You can see it in the background.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I like that Josh D'Amaro's looking back at the screen like, whoa, what? What's that? What did you show them? It's kind of what it looks like. It's funny.
You weren't supposed to show that.
Yeah, why did you show them that? Construction starts next year for this ride. Oh, Infinity Defense? See, I'm excited about that because I will definitely ride it. We're
Yeah.
going to the next D23. Maybe it'll be done by then.
Avengers Campus getting a
fourth
fourth attraction? So that's not this, right? Because
this is the
second
third.
attraction? Third attraction because of
Web Slingers, Guardians.
Web Slingers, Guardians.
Yeah. I wonder what it will be. What would be a good fourth? Iron Man? Stark Flight Lab. What is that? Stark Flight Lab. That's the attraction, Jordan.
That's what they're doing?
Yeah, it's Stark Flight Lab. It looks like a suspended coaster as well. What is this? I'm guessing it's all the Iron people. Iron Man. Hold on. Here we go. No more. Come on. Give us more. What does it mean? Wow, Disneyland really did get a lot. They need it. But
do they?
Well, some would argue. It's the baby. Oh, here we go. Look at this. What the heck? Oh, that's weird. I don't know how to explain this for TikTok.
Yeah, me neither.
What did I not see? Oh, look at all these people sending me things. That's
yes, it's definitely like an arm that is like Forbidden Journey.
Yeah.
But it also looks like some of them are able to stay grounded.
Yeah.
Like
in case you don't like the
maybe
or it picks you up. Could you imagine?
Maybe it picks you up.
That is weird. That's really hard to explain. It's like this arm that like I don't know how to explain this. It's called a pod integration mechanism. Yeah, it lifts you up.
It lifts you up, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's fun. I probably would never ride it because I'll throw up all over everybody. But like you're in like a roller coaster seat and you're like it looks like it's gonna be a slow moving ride at some points, and then all of a sudden this arm thing picks you up and it moves you around like an Iron Man would, right? That's the best way to explain that. Like if you're in a suit and it has this arm that kind of
think like the arm from Iron Man that like Jarvis helps him build, right? That's like I forget what the name of the arm is, but it's the one that is always grabbing stuff. Oh, they got Robert Downey Jr. back to reprise his role in these attractions,
and he wrote it with Bob Iger. Look at him. So this is going to get
really
weird.
Him.
Yeah, and Doom when he becomes Doom.
Robert Downey Jr. looks like he's like, I don't know about this ride.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can ride this.
It is a one of a kind attraction. It seems. I don't think I've seen this elsewhere. This kind of ride system. It's very innovative, which I mean, Disney has been kind of. Well, let me pull up Avengers Campus. I don't even know what.
They said it's an outdoor ride. This thing's going to break down all the time, isn't it? If it rains.
I mean, it doesn't really rain in California, does it?
It rains, yeah. Not as much, I guess, but it definitely rains.
Okay, there's room over there. There's a lot of green space over there.
Where would you put it?
Looks like right beside Guardians. Like in behind or like beside Guardians.
Where they take over Monsters Inc. there.
Which, I mean, that ride's always causing problems. And now you've got it in Disney World, so just take it away. Did somebody put a hat on me? Is that what's happening? That's what it seems on TikTok.
I didn't see it.
This is gonna be great. Like, this looks like a really fun attraction.
All right, I think
Oh,
Disney
whoa.
officially posted about it. Yeah.
What the heck? Oh, it's the queue. Oh,
A
Ashley
lot-
put a hat on me and I missed it.
A lot of news. All right, are they wrapping this up soon? Like, what are we doing?
I think we're still going till 1:30.
They have no clue how long this stuff is supposed to last. They're like, yeah, put it down for an hour. We'll be done in by then. And then it's like, oh my God, they're doing another performance. American Idol winner Abby Carter coming on stage. I think that shows you how much American Idol has fallen off a bit, because I don't know any of the more recent winners.
That's true.
They say that, and I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, I will argue that there weren't very many American Idol winners that really stuck around.
Kelly Clarkson, I can tell you, she won.
That's one. Ruben Studdard did not.
I
Bice,
still
like-
buy all of his albums, Ruben Studdard.
Do you?
No. So yeah, is this concept art that somebody just shared? It looks like maybe, yeah, it goes right next to, if it's
Oh, I
that really
see.
bright area. I guess it goes near Guardians
on the
and the
right-hand
little
side.
thing there. Yeah.
I mean, Avenger Campus is going to be really big. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah. Idols on ABC, which is Disney's. Yep.
But which is weird, they had the attraction before it was.
That is true.
They had it back when it was on Fox.
Deadpool fixed the Yeti signs. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're Joe Rohde coming back.
They'll never fix the Yeti. They have to like
No.
take off a
It's
big giant-
foundational, supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd have to do a lot of work to do it. And they can't really afford having Everest down for that long.
No. Well, now especially
Just for it to
yeah.
break down again. You know, like the Yeti would just break back down.
Ruben did win. Yeah, I know Ruben won, but you don't ever hear from. They don't ever like name all the winners from American Idol. You never hear from him again.
I can name
I think
each
Kelly
and every single
Clarkson's-
one.
Name them without looking it up.
Yeah,
Bicycle
like I have the
one.
Wikipedia up. 2002, Kelly Clarkson. 2003.
I think Laura Elena or somebody like that. I think
Did
she's a
Carrie
country-
Underwood win?
I don't think she won. All I know is that the people that have not won were more successful, I believe. Daughtry. Did Daughtry win?
Clay Aiken.
Daughtry was good. Clay Aiken was runner up to Ruben Studdard. I
Yeah.
know that.
I know he didn't win. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I was
Oh yeah,
your
I see what you
point
mean.
of how
Yeah.
he was more popular.
I love that this has turned into an American Idol live stream. We're gonna go through every single season of American Idol, Troy and I, and stay tuned.
They rotate
Phillips.
judges out so much faster now. Look, bring back the original three. Okay, Randy Jackson, Paula Abdul, and Simon Cowell. Deadpool is Dr. Seeker from Dinosaur. Too soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that hashtag too soon.
Hashtag I might be crying on our live stream. Fantasia. Again, though, like I don't know. I guess saying that they weren't big stars. They've never been like huge. Jennifer Hudson won. See, Diane's wave. She's crushing me right now on the live stream because all these people that have won that have been good.
Oh, she's singing Like a Prayer from Deadpool. Okay.
Oh, okay. You want me to sing like a prayer? I can do that for us so we can feel like we're getting the entertainment they are at the Honda Center.
I'm good.
Okay. Thank you, though.
I don't know if everybody else wants to hear it, but no.
I think something big is happening, Ashley says. Like how big? Like
I don't
really
know.
tall?
See, that's something Deadpool they could probably get away with at Disney.
Oh, wait.
I think he would.
Wait. Villains Land's happening. Villains Land's happening. Evil Queen's up on the board. Evil Queen is up on the board.
Until they say like, oh, she's doing the
Yes, it's
cruise
gonna be
line.
Phantasmic's going away. What is happening? Villains Land. Villains Land is announced. Villains Land is announced.
Well, just
No.
announce it. What are we doing?
No way.
Where's the announcement? Come on, guys.
It's got fire blowing up. Josh is on fire on stage. It looks like he's fire. No, he's not on fire, but are you serious? So this whole time you and I are going, yeah, no way.
They'll never do it. I said they.
Right.
I always said that they would do villains. I always said that.
You always- just don't go back like an hour.
Yeah, just don't rewind the live here.
I would love this to go, okay, so here's some blue sky we're thinking about. Guys, what's happening?
Oh my God. If they just give me an obscure food item, I win. Okay.
Guys, what is happening?
Give me obscure food item.
Yeah,
Come
that'd
on.
be funny if it was like a evil queen cupcake.
Yes. And I'm like, yeah. You just see me like, that gets the biggest rise out of me because I get the bingo from it.
Guys, what is happening? There's too many people. Sorry, another song. Are you serious?
Yeah, they're singing Villains Land. That's what they're singing right now.
Could you imagine if it's a park?
It's not a park.
Okay. If it's a park, then they put Universal right back where they were. Like right back. Like $15 billion, Jordan. They got to build a fifth park. And I just don't think they would build Villains Land now up against Cars. If they announce a Villains Park, this I don't think anybody could say anything bad ever again.
I mean, they would.
Oh yeah,
They would shift it then and be like, well, it's going to take them 10 years to build it.
Why didn't they announce this back when we had 30 some odd people on this call? What are they doing? They're probably sleeping now. They probably all went to sleep because it's about 4 a.m. This is insane. Are we getting a Villains Land? Are we getting a Villains Park?
Everybody keeps saying Villains Land, but I don't think there's been anything.
No, there's not been no, it's not.
Okay.
They're just screaming, "Oh my gosh, Villains is happening!" Because obviously
Until they're like, "Hey, actually, Snow White, the movie, go see it."
Yeah.
Next year. We just wanted to remind you it exists.
Oh, come on. Scott Guston says, "Get ready." Josh tomorrow,
I'm
I
ready,
guess,
Scott.
looked incredulous. And he was like, "What? What's happening? What Villains? What? What?" Bob Iger just saved Disney parks.
What are we doing?
Oh my gosh.
Come on, people.
Villains Land has been confirmed. No, it hasn't. Disney Food Blog. No, it has not. Because I don't even think they're there. I don't think are they there?
You shared a video of them earlier, so I assume they're there, unless they got that video from somebody else. But all right, hold on. Drew is what did he say? Villains Land? That was 3 minutes ago. Come on. What
Villains Land
happened?
of Magic Kingdom. There it is. Oh,
Villains
my.
Land coming to Magic Kingdom.
No way. Oh, they're going nuts on the live stream, as you can hear. Ashley's in the back watching them. People are crying.
I don't feel that strongly about it, but I like it. We definitely see Maleficent.
2 major attractions.
Can they?
For me.
Disney Parks is tweeting it. Disney.
I think mine paused for a minute, so.
They gotta do better than that, though. I'm sorry. Like, we gotta stop doing lands where they're like 2 rides.
Yeah, but
That's
two
what you get.
like yeah, but they're not going to build like it wouldn't make sense to just go, all right, we're going to build 7 in total, but we're going to wait a couple of years. Like they're going to build 2 and then like they can't just announce here's 5 attractions that are they didn't do it at Marvel. Now they've got 5.
Yeah, well, okay, but they gotta open up lands with more than 2 rides. Like,
But
did
they
with
got
Star
Cars
Wars.
Land and Villains like right next to each other.
Yeah, but that's not Cars is not the land. That's Frontierland.
I know, but like they can't. They're not. They're not. I just think I don't know. There's just not enough. I don't think there's enough space yet to where they can figure that out.
Fantasyland has like 50 rides. You can fit them.
But they only
don't
opened
all
with
have
2.
to be. They don't all have to be huge. Is what I'm saying. And no, Fantasyland didn't open with 2 rides.
Mine Train wasn't open with New Fantasyland.
No, I'm
And
saying
Dumbo was just
Fantasyland
moved.
as a whole.
Oh.
As a whole, when
Fantasyland
it
wasn't open as a whole land. It was just New Fantasyland.
No, I'm saying
Fantasyland.
regular Fantasyland.
Yeah.
The main Fantasyland.
Right.
All right. When that opened,
That was
more
when the
than
park
2
opened.
rides. Yeah.
This is like an added land in an existing park. I don't
I know. Construction's already starting, Josh
Yeah.
just said. But yeah.
Jordan and I are fighting.
Well,
He's
I'm
a
just
scary
tired of it.
lady.
It happens every land is 2 rides.
Yeah, but now Avengers has 4.
That's still not enough. They need some
They
little
need
ride.
26. Jordan's
They
like, I
need-
need an attraction for
What
every...
Toy Story Land open with 2 rides, right?
And it still has no Mania.
Mania
existed.
already existed. Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I wish there was more, but like 2 is a good start.
I think the minimum should be 3 every time they open something. 3. One of them just being a kid ride or something that eats capacity. So that way you don't always have these 2 rides are going to be slammed. I bet you. And they're going to do the stupid whatever it's called. Virtual queue.
I can't wait to see the reactions from inside of the Honda Center for that.
Did they not tell us what ride though? Like they just
No, I think they're still
said
going
land.
over it. I think they're still going over it. Construction has already started. No official timeline yet, but this is a big one. Permits going to start dropping soon.
Oh my god. This person says no 5th gate. Not surprised at all. Universal still wins. So Universal wins with 3 gates compared to Disney having 4. Is that what we're saying?
Well, and then if you're
Ridiculous.
going to include the 3rd gate of Universal being Volcano Bay, you've got to include Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. which
Exactly. So we're up to
bring
6.
Disney to 6. People that do that, I don't understand. I don't get. Plus, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really think either of them can say, like, yes, they're competitors, but like they bring a whole different audience. Like Horror Nights has their like we could get into this whole debate of Universal versus Disney. Disney's always been the leader. It's always going to stay that way,
Worldwide
too.
leader in attractions.
Yeah. That's why Disney has like what 6 different.
I mean, Magic Kingdom itself has more
Yeah.
attractions than both Universal parks.
Disney has 6 theme parks, 27,000 cruise ships at this point. They have a whole army, a navy. Sorry, not the army. It's the wrong one.
So I guess Villains Land, would that open first over Cars? Because they already started construction, and Cars hasn't.
See, they're not announcing the places that are going away either. This is going to take like that waterway right there is completely Tom Sawyer Island. So I win.
No,
Bingo.
it's not official. Not official.
Oh,
They built a whole new river.
Here's video of it, Jordan.
Full ambition gives us endless possibilities to tell brand new stories. Which is why I'm so excited to announce we are building a Villains Land in the Magic Kingdom.
Well, Well, good job, Josh. I'm happy that you decided to finally build a Villains Land after we've been clamoring for it for 20 years.
We were
That's
big
awesome,
believers
though.
earlier today that this was happening.
Yes, we were. I'm probably the most convinced we'd ever been about it. Especially when they announced cars, we were like, that's definitely happening.
Yeah, we said
Right.
we're still believers.
Oh, so that is it for Villains because they just started singing again.
Dang. I wish they would kind of tell us more about like what
their
the
plans.
yeah, kind of like they did with the Avengers one. Like, hey, here's the Tony Stark ride. Like, what ride are we getting?
Oh, they're singing Try Everything from Zootopia. No way. No way. They cannot announce a Zootopia land here, too. There's no way. Maybe Disneyland? Disneyland needs a big announcement.
I don't know.
But they said to end it. To end what? If they announce Zootopia, too...
Oh, I think she's saying, I guess she's saying maybe like this song is wrapping it up.
Oh, this is the last thing.
And why would you have that? So that's not like a farewell song.
To end it. Well, could you imagine
Try
if they were
everything.
like, here we go, we're going to end it. And then they just threw up blue sky of like, we knew we weren't going to do this, but look at this. This is cool too. I'll watch this.
Yeah, we're
Bam.
liars. We said we weren't going to do Blue Sky, but we're doing it.
I don't know if they would end it on music. I feel like they would end it on like a thank you. For
No, they
coming.
definitely ended on music. I think Villains Land is the big, yeah.
Nope.
I think
convinced
Villains
Zootopia.
Land is the thing to end it. Like if you were to then be like Zootopia after that, I feel like people would be like, all right, yeah, but Villains, right? Like I think Villains Land overshadows anything else.
Ashley says, I got to get up in 5 hours, so they better end it. I got to go to Universal and film Horror Night stuff tomorrow.
Is that what you're doing tomorrow?
Yeah. With Matthew. Not Matthew and Ramona, Matthew Hargrove. I feel bad. I meant to text him what time we were meeting. I don't even know if we have a time that we're supposed to meet, but I guarantee he's asleep.
Just wake up at like 3 a.m. and be like, we're meeting at 5 a.m. in front of in City Walk.
This is the latest back-to-back I've stayed up in a really long time. Scott Gustin. Mickey went off tonight. Wow.
Oh, the Country Bears are singing the Try Everything.
And Mickey's out dancing because he just told everybody he's building a Villains Land.
Shouldn't he be trying to put a stop to this?
What was Fantasmic even for? Jeez,
We're
Mickey.
on your side, dude.
Right.
Like, what are you doing?
He's out there celebrating. Oh, Matt is in here. Matt, what time do you want to go to Universal tomorrow? I can't believe we got Villains Land, Jordan. We got Monsters Inc. We've got Encanto and Indiana Jones, Tropical Americas. We've got the new nighttime parade. I mean, go to bed, man. Yeah, Matt, I'm trying to, but your company is keeping me awake. Welcome back, Dark Universe. You know, Dark Universe is going to be really great at the Magic Kingdom. And when you think about Frontierland, don't you think about villains?
Yeah, I do. What? So what's your favorite out of all this stuff?
I mean, villains. I think it's been one that I've been waiting for forever. I think villains is easily my favorite announcement, but not far behind it would be Monsters Inc. Like Monsters Inc. is, I mean, that one, my jaw, like I felt like villains was still going to be kind of a thing, but my jaw like probably almost hit the floor when they announced Monsters. What about you?
I know it was already kind of like a thing, but I'm going to go with the thing I'm mostly looking forward to is probably Encanto. I really liked Encanto. It being a boat ride is a fun twist. So I think that seems fun. All right, so let's double check our bingo cards before we go. I don't think any of us got bingo. So let's see. We had Villains Land, Coco, not at DAC, but I'm just going to say Coco at Disneyland is fair game. It's at the other deck, Disney Adventures of California. Then you have Disneyland, Pandora, and Fortnite. So I got 4 out of 5 on that row. Then we have Coco, Night Parade, new sponsor deal, Fifth Park, Polynesian Restaurant. None of those happened except for the Night Parade and Coco. Lion King, Cars Land, Night Parade, Moana Ride did not happen. Tom Sawyer did not happen. Disneyland 70th, Encanto and Indy, Disneyland Pandora, but Tom Sawyer and Pecos did not have anything happen. That's a common theme along with all of mine. New ships, but no Muppet Parks info.
New ships, more like a new fleet of again, if we ever go to war with Universal, we're set Navy wise. There's a bunch of people now jumping in on TikTok. Hi Millie, how's it going? Sierra, we started. I mean, they started late. This was great. Monsters was amazing. Matt said my favorite was a pirate bar. Rachel, 13 ship Disney cruise line fleet. This again, I think this delivered, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off your bingo. What were you saying? Did you win?
No, I didn't get any, and I don't know if you did. So,
and then now there's somebody behind. What happened? Oh, I thought something else was happening. I was like, what's happening?
Over.
I know it's over. I was like, what's
Ew, I
happening?
see myself. I don't like it.
Oh, you're live.
Inception.
Oh, okay. When Josh brought the Chattanooga out, I love the Chattanooga. He's great. This Jordan, like, just kind of closing thoughts. For those that were worried that they weren't going to deliver, Disney hit that thing out of the park as much as possible. Whereas Zootopia, they're not going to announce all these things right now. I'm sure there are other things they weren't even close to announcing, but are huge and are still coming. So 2040 is how much Disney has until kind of they've given that window of 2040 being when they're going to invest about $15 billion. This is just scratching the surface. I think a fifth park is coming eventually. I don't know what that looks like. I don't think anybody really knows what that looks like, even Disney, because I think they're still waiting for what happens with Marvel and what happens with other properties as well. A fifth park could mean all sorts of things. Could mean more Zootopia, more of the new movies, could mean more. I don't know. There's a lot of options out there. But, I mean, Jordan, this was lined with all sorts of exciting announcements. Disneyland got a ton of announcements. Avengers rides, they're up to 4 attractions now. They got Pandora. I mean, they're getting a new night show. Was it a night show? Yeah, that they're getting.
Yeah.
Or is that no? So Disneyland Paris, Disneyland Tokyo.
A few of them are, yeah.
Right. I mean, there's so much to get my head around. There's so much that was announced. I'm sure we're missing a ton of them, but I mean, biggest takeaway, Jordan, which one are you most excited about?
Oh, that's tough. I'm really excited for a lot of the Marvel stuff, though. I'm never going to be able to go to those places until I'm like 50, so that'll be something. No, I guess like Encanto is very exciting. Monsters Inc. is very exciting. Those are probably my top 2. Villains, I think, is so far off, even though they already started construction. I just feel like the fact they didn't show us what attractions they're planning to do, those might take a while to build. So I think that might be further off than the rest of them. So I think I'll stick to kind of like Encanto and what's the other one I said?
Encanto and
Monsters. Yes. I also am very excited for Pandora over in California, even though I have not seen any of those movies.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much to unpack. So I'll probably do a whole separate video and kind of clip different pieces of this one into a different video. I mean, there's so much. We'll have a podcast on it for sure. Just kind of recapping everything that we kind of take away, let it kind of settle for a minute. But I mean, that was a huge D23. Everybody online, what were your guys' thoughts, biggest things that you're looking forward to? What were you most shocked by? What are you looking for? It's going to be a very enticing place to be in the next, 5 to 10 years. There's so much happening, especially in Orlando. We do have all sorts of new theme parks and all sorts of different things happening as far as experiences, new ever, first ever seen lands. It just goes on and on. I think the list goes on and on of things that I'm pretty happy about. But this was, if I had to rate this out of 10, Jordan, I give Disney a 10. Honestly, I think this is exactly what we needed. This is exactly what will get fans excited again, and I think they pulled this off. Jordan, rate it. What do you give Disney?
What do I give them, like, out of 10?
Out of 10, yeah.
I'll go 7.5.
Okay.
I just think they could have maybe been a little shorter on the time. And then I think that they could have, I just feel a little down, not so much down on Villains Land. I just feel like we know the same amount of stuff we knew from Villains Land last time. So if they could have given me a little bit more on that, I think I could have gone 8 out of 10.
Okay. Well, that's
and
gonna
plus
wrap it.
downside
Yeah.
of Animal Kingdom. Boo! The
well.
dinosaurs. So I gotta give a little points off.
Well, Jordan, thank you for joining. I didn't mean to keep you on here too long, but 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's how long we've been going. So I appreciate everybody that's been watching. Thanks on TikTok. Thanks on YouTube. Thanks for following along. There is a lot that we will still be discussing in the next coming weeks for D23. That's probably what a lot of the content will be, is just unpacking everything that we got. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot more announced over the next couple of years, maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of days. We might even get some more stuff after this. Disney likes to do that as well, where maybe something wasn't as big and they don't really share it in this panel because it's just too much. So be looking out for D23. Still goes on until tomorrow, but thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. If you want, make sure you like, subscribe on YouTube, follow us over on TikTok. We met behind the castle. I appreciate everybody watching, and we will see you next time. Thanks again to Disney for all the amazing things that they provide us and all the entertainment. It is always fun to follow this company, but everybody have a good night, and we will see you next time.